Hello and welcome to Intermittent Sports, where we're covering the last game of the Final Four to see who will be playing the Baylor Bears in the championship game on Monday night. Welcome. My name's Ray Godkong. This is Phil. Good to see you guys here.
Hello.
In case you didn't know our names. What's up, everybody? Good to see you here. We got 18 minutes until tip-off, apparently. I forgot about that. So
What?
We're a little early, but that's fine. I just now started, so it's too late now. We're good. Let's go ahead and start.
There's no going back.
Yeah, we forgot about that cleanup thing. Dependent says, I think we will have plenty more chances. Mark, congrats to Baylor fans. Congrats indeed. They're in the championship game on Monday. Gonzaga, I think, will blow out. That's what many people think. Let's see what happens. Mikey's rooting for the Bruins. You're the best team Gonzaga has played all tournament. Ain't that actually the truth? Rolando says Gonzaga University Bulldogs for the win. What, Phil?
USC is way better than UCLA.
Oh, I got to change this background. I changed it already, but it didn't go. USC is better than UCLA? I guess we'll find out tonight, right? No, I'm just kidding. Gonzaga University Bulldogs for the win. Solid one of the 28 Jesuit universities in the nation. U of M says this sucks. This should be the Michigan game, even though I think Michigan would be destroyed by Zaga. Oh, man, you're telling us. Imagine the views we would get on this stream with a Michigan-Gonzaga Final Four game. Mikey says, what if UCLA wins? What if? What if?
They won't.
Michael says, not impossible. Improbable, yes, not impossible. You know what Kevin Garnett would say?
Anything is possible.
Yes, that's correct. Benny says, I'm ready for football. We know, Benny. We know until football starts, and then you say, oh, why did I want this? What?
USC beat UCLA both times they played in the regular season.
Oh, yeah, but does that always mean you're better?
Yes. If you do it 2 times, yes.
No, because, maybe they just were like, oh, we'll just make it to the Final Four, so we don't really care about this game. Yeah, I would say, UCLA made it further, so they're better. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Aiden said just a whisper, but my Baltimore Orioles are 2-0. That's a huge deal. I would say every team that's 2-0 is probably going to win the World Series.
We've been saying Orioles Tigers for the AL Championship.
Yeah, that's been.
People have been saying that.
You heard it here first on Intermittent Sports. Godkong says, going to have a lot of Gonzaga support so they can validate their feelings. Here we go, Godkong with the Michigan hate. Aiden says it would be cool to see Gonzaga have a perfect season, but no, I want the 11 seed to go to the national championship. Noted. Conflict of interest for Aiden. Godkong says, best team UCLA beat was Michigan. Best team Gonzaga beat was USC/Creighton. I would say USC. Godkong says, but yeah, no, I don't want to see a way. I don't see a way UCLA wins this, unfortunately. It's going to be tough for them unless Juzang gets a lot of bang. Brad says Gonzaga will lead by 20+ at half. God, I hope not. This could be a long, long stream if we have another one of those games. Godkong says Gonzaga's not winning by 60, though. I'll be damned if they're going to do that. One guy from UCLA will have 75% of team's points. Yeah, that's what happened. Where is Ray, says Intermittent Sports? Where is he? Godkong says that's the main reason I don't like UCLA's chances. One guy can't beat Gonzaga. UCLA 82, Gonzaga 76, says Philip.
He doesn't mean that.
I see you're drinking those Busch Lights in your fridge. Godkong says Ray's at work. Ray's late. Ray's always late. I don't even know. I have no excuse for being late this time. Literally sitting down watching other people's streams. Godkong says sorry, force of habit. Something Big says late again. Yes, even though we promised we wouldn't be late again. Per Miles, that's right. They'll come on at halftime. We'll be there ready for the action. Phillips doesn't think he wants to make this full-time job. That's what I do at my real job, too. I'm late at my real job as well.
He wants to make this his full-time job, so when he is late, he won't get in any trouble because he's his own boss.
Yeah.
Next level thinking.
No, I'm like, I have that internal thinking or whatever. I yell at myself. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just walk in? You do this every time. You're an actual literal POS. Icky says, let's go Bruins. Godkong says, might be another phone call. Owen says, yo, what's up? Icky says, let's take another 1 seed. All right, now you're just rubbing it into our faces here. Godkong says, wrong background. Yep, I noticed that right away. Hate when I do that. It's really stupid. JR says, how are you, Phil? Godkong, believe in underdogs. I thought that the Zags would win it first, but now I think they will win. Ooh. Let's go Bruins. These guys are really good, says Michael. That's all we do. Philip says, what a bunch of rookies. Let's go, says Michael. Guy Kong says, geez. Mark says the last game was a blowout, and I think this one will be the same. Phil, you're wrong, says JR.
About what?
Everything. John says Nick's hacking. Gonzaga is so powerful, but UCLA could still win. I love the ambiguity from everybody. Like, nobody wants to
make a statement and then say something else.
Retract on it. Guy Kong says Duke beat Virginia every time when they won the title. Ooh. Lions Gamer says Tigers 2-0. Yeah, look out for that. Beat the powerhouse Cleveland Indians, who are stacked from top to bottom, basically this year.
Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, Carlos Baerga. How are we beating this team?
Albert Bell, Omar Vizquel. MTX says, I want the Bruins to win to spice it up a bit, and I would cheer for Baylor in the Natty anyways. If you think spice it up a bit, wait till Monday if the Bruins do win. It'll be a blowout. UCLA to win it all, says A. Arnold. Owen Gamer says, let's go Tigers. Jack says, oh boy, Orioles versus Tigers, laugh out loud, people are on drugs. Juzang will have to channel his inner Kobe tonight. And he did that against Michigan. I bet that he does again. Sports Network says, here we go. Billy says, how about those Tigers, boys? Yes, sir. Phil, a huge shot, lifelong Tigers fan.
Yeah.
It's going to be all Juzang versus the four-headed monster, says Goated. Sports Network says UCLA. 5 times. Lions Gamer says, laugh out loud. Tigers still going to stink this season. 2-0 isn't much, but maybe good luck. 2-0 is a lot, man. There's only 162 games, so as far as I'm concerned, we're way on track. Miles says, first thing I do when I come to the stream is like. That's a great idea, Miles. Please do like the stream. Believe it or not, a lot of people will be streaming the Final Four. So we would love that. I got them in my finals at Sports Network. Showtime says, sound the trumpets, roll out the scarlet and gray carpet. I am here. Sup, fellas? Hello, everyone. Showtime in the house. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, scarlet and gray. Yeah, we usually use the bad carpets for these kind of things or whatever. So, yeah. Hot sauce with the doo-doo on them. Doo-doo. Michigan should be here. Go Zags. Yes, they should. But history does say that the last couple undefeated teams didn't win either. JR says, go UCLA. UCLA, just like the OHIO coming from Showtime. Jennifer says, I'm back. Let's go UCLA. Phil, you want to finish out rapid fire?
Yes.
Okay.
Miles says, Showtime, don't kick a man when he is down. Bruins will be a blowout. Also, best two teams will be playing for the ship. I agree with that last part. God Kong says, UC. That's it. Yankees are 1-1. Go Jays. Sup, Miles, not doing that. Just rooting for UCLA to make a close game of it. I expect a Zags blowout. I believe we all do. I'm back. Let's go UCLA.
Bang!
There it is. We should have had Michigan versus Zags and Illini versus Baylor today. If only the 1 seeds could come through. Better matchups, says Showtime. It wouldn't have mattered. Red Sox are 0-2. They suck. South Central in the building. Represent. If UCLA wins tonight, then they will probably win it all. Long shot. Yes. If UCLA wins, I'll be really surprised, says Lori. I think we all will. Phil, you love a good OHR chant, UC chant, and you know it.
OH!
Michigan, Ohio State would have had views. It got canceled. Michigan and Gonzaga would have gotten views. Michigan lost before it happened. God Kong is an astute observant of things. Sorry, Showtime thought you were trying to rub it. Hello.
Astute observant of our misery.
Yeah. We got the scoop. There it is. Which is on right now. That is a good one, actually. Big fan of the scoop. There it is.
Trying to rub it instead of rub it in.
If UCLA can shoot 90% from the field, they will win. Even that's a toss-up. Not at all. Miles says, Showtime just subbed. Let's go.
Thank you, my man. 47 people in the house. Please do hit that like button. We're about to get started here. Yeah, that like helps a lot. Some kind of lady algorithm things, as God Kong would say.
The algorithm.
It is the world to us. It means everything. Tip-off should be, I don't know, it's probably in about 10 minutes from now. Phil, we said it in the last stream, but for anybody that wasn't here, thoughts on this game?
All right, yeah, no, I'll give a little something here. UCLA has had an amazing run. I think they're a good team. Offensively, though, I don't think they have enough weapons to keep up with Gonzaga. Juzang's about the only guy who can consistently score on that team. Jaquez is a good player down low. I like Tiger, but other than that, they just don't have enough weapons, whereas Gonzaga can just throw so many different guys and lineups at you. It's going to be a big problem. UCLA's only chance is going to be to slow the ball way, way down, make every possession count, all that coach talk stuff, which Mick Cronin likes to do. Like he's a slow-paced guy, and that's fine, but Gonzaga's not, and they're going to score points. I think this one's going to stay under, which was at 147, I think we saw. But I think Gonzaga will cover 14.5, which is what I saw recently. So something like, what did you write down for me?
You said 74-50.
74-50 is my final guess on this one. I don't think UCLA has enough power to score points like that. So that's my official guess.
Ray said 86-69. That's a pretty good analysis, Phil. A little bit better than that was the chat that I sent you earlier from Dana Jemgochian, who says this, and you guys really got to listen to this. Get ready, okay? Because it's going to explain a lot about today's game. He said, the half pollution inversely scare because shorts Gurgely ad following a skinny outrigger, fretful, wiry shampoo. You heard it here first from Dana, guys. That's what's going to happen in tonight's game. Those are some of the comments that we get on this channel on our videos. And you wonder why Phil will not allow his last name to be put on the screen. All right, let's catch up with the chats. Where are we at? Let's see. Scoop commercial. We did that one. If we got that one, and just so we got that one. All right, here it is. Scoop. There it is. Chocolata, chocolata. Like that. Excuse me, fellas. I have to leave the room to finish rubbing it. It says showtime. Phil says, I think this game is going to be a lot closer than expected.
Why? Why would you think that?
Miles says, can we get to 4K subs tonight? Long shot. Hey, that's what we live for, baby. That's Duncan Robinson's podcast name, Long Shot, the Long Shot. So let's do it in honor of Duncan. God Kong says, Baylor's got to stop the undefeated team. It's their turn now. God Kong with the rare grammatical error. Phil, spotting it. Their turn.
The word God is not real. Oh, there is also wrong. Come on, man.
Got you there, bro. UCLA about to beat like a dad who just found daughter doing magic during 1960-92. Got it. UCLA's going to get Loyola, says God Kong. Jack says, Juzang will have to channel his inner Kobe. Truth. Showtime says, Phil, that was an exceptional analysis of tonight's game. Kudos. Better than the comment that I read you. Bang! Juzang! Says Mikey. Philip says, nah, this goes over. I think UCLA can run and gun with them. I said 86-69. I'm going over as well, but not a close game. I meant rub it in. Stop making me suffer. Miles, that's what we do on this channel. Ray, do you have a VPN? I've never asked, but it's important for streamers so people don't do you offline.
It's like get into your personal stuff, find out about you.
Yeah, I need to get Nord.
Share information.
NordVPN. That's what I hear the commercial about. I need to get that. Stop it, Beak. You make a good point. Guy Kong says, I knew it as soon as I sent. I got you, Guy Kong. You're under my wraps for the next 2 hours. How about that? Oh, man. All those times that he catches me with stuff. Too late. I already know Ray lives 11 minutes from Clemson. Yeah.
I mean, how many houses can be within 11 minutes of Clemson? Let's be honest.
A ton, baby. Clemson is basically the metropolis of upstate South Carolina. Ernesto says Phil needs to chug if UCLA covers. Here we go. Dependent says, I hope it's a close game, please. Me too.
Please.
Me too. Juzang coming on the – you know who Juzang kind of reminds me of?
Who?
Never mind. I don't even. Smart guy on Disney Channel? TJ?
Yeah, Todd Mowry.
Yeah, he reminds me of him. Smart guy. I hope it's a close game, please. Yep, got it. Jack says, say a prayer. Some Pig says, DDoS means disconnect the stream from the internet. Oh, I don't want that. Billy Ho says, question still. Think Franz ready for NBA after last 2 games? Also, Herb Brooks might come back. Phil? Franz still NBA ready?
Yes.
If UCLA wins, Phil better wear a Batman costume to the championship.
Yes, that's
the correlation there is perfect. Like UCLA wins, Batman costume makes perfect sense. Air Zang ready for takeoff. Pray for DMX. I did hear that. DMX in grave condition, as they say.
Yeah, it's real sad.
Yeah.
But he was doing drugs, so naughty.
Yeah, I figured. I didn't even read the article, but I was like, I bet that's what it's about. Kiati Mundi says, Nick Cronin is going to be Gonzaga's toilet paper tonight. He is not a fan. Look at Drew Timmy coming out with the spin. And goodness, what is wrong with this kid? He's hilarious. Look at him. Are you watching him? No, you already missed it.
Oh, it's when he walked out?
Yeah.
No, that was sick. He did one of these. Great.
The mustache. That's what I want to see. Phil shaves his beard if UCLA wins. You shave your beard, you keep the stash. Drew Timmy style. That's and you go to work and you go. And they're like, Phil, sit down. Jesus.
Go to your office.
Miley Cyrus had a show, laugh out loud. You know I saw it. Billy Ho says, laugh out loud. That took too long, Phil. Dependent says, Jack, I don't pray Gonzaga beat down will happen. Laugh out loud. And then I guess it's what it's going to be. Miles says, so that is a yes to the Batman costume.
If you pay for it, I'll wear it.
Ernesto says, a good show. U of M says, man, this should be Michigan. We're going to see that comment a lot, ain't we? Ray must, like, as soon as UCLA starts to get blown out, they're like, see, Michigan would have played a much better game. We'd be winning right now. Jack says Ray must dress up like the Joker if UCLA somehow wins tonight. That'd be funny. I'd be like, you want to know how I got this scar?
That was pretty good.
After the first quarter, Julius Randle has 20 points and the Pistons have 15. Phil, I told you, says Phil.
He did tell me.
Says the Baltimore Orioles are 2-0. Yes, they are, baby. Cal Ripken really lighting it up for the O's. Musina was very impressive tonight as well. Yeah, Miles says, someone super chat $20 to pay for Phil's costume. God Kong says, you ever seen a bulldog beat a bear? This ain't even a bear, God Kong. It's a Bruin. I think
Bruins are babies. And dogs bark at big animals all the time. They're hilarious videos that come up on YouTube.
God Kong says, we need the Bruins to win, so we have a bear versus bear final. I knew it. I made that joke during the last stream, and God Kong wasn't here. I literally said God Kong. I was like, this would be a joke that God Kong would love. Be a bear versus Bruin, and then they could call it they could call the UCLA their daddy. Or wait, I messed that up. Let's go. Next thing.
No, yeah, crushed it. Good job, buddy.
Woo! Ernesto says, are you guys happy about trading Stafford?
Happy for him.
I'm happy for him, but I think it was time anyways or whatever. We clearly weren't going anywhere with him, so whatever. Got to turn the page even if it's for the worse. UCLA plus 15 because I don't jump off bandwagons until they overturn. Sure. Jack says, my Yankees are coming for your O's. Coming for your O's, coming for your ass. Kiati Monday says, Drew Timmy about to beat UCLA like a burglar breaking into a house occupied by a guy who sleeps next to a loaded. Okay. Miles says, you want to know how I got these scars? Michigan blocked punt versus MSU. 2016 and Michigan versus OSU. Michigan upset against UCLA.
A lot of scars.
God Kong says, what? I messed it up. And nailed it, says Phil. Let me try again. No, I'm just kidding. Don't want to. All right, here we go. Happening. Michigan versus Gonzaga. Go blue, baby. Oh, God, I forgot the choir. Guys, stop it. Why are we – Michigan coming out with the little sky blue unis today, and it say UCLA on them.
Lighter shade of yellow as well.
Eli Brooks looking like Johnny Juzang out there. Here we go. Let's start it up.
UCLA wins the tip. This game's over. I mean, Bruins are going to catch this dub. They won the tip.
I'm going to be a Bruins fan this game for sure.
Juzang, pull up, 20 feet. Good. 2-0 UCLA.
Bang, Juzang.
It's happening. It's happening right now. This is insane.
It's happening. Oh, my man is so good. Oh, my God. I told everybody UCLA. I told them.
Aye for 3. Gonzaga takes the lead 3-2.
Bang!
Here come the Bulldogs.
Here come the points. Over. I kicked that over. Me and Philip Wright.
A lot of points being scored early on. We're averaging 5 points every 45 seconds, which equates to I can't do that right now. Here's Tiger Campbell gets his cookies taken away by Jalen Suggs. He's going to drive all the way. Little Euro in the paint. He'll drop to the trailer. Ayayi for a lay-in. It is good. Surprised he didn't try to finish himself, but he's just so unselfish out there. Of course he's going to pass. He knew he was a teammate back there. 5-2, Gonzaga takes the lead.
Ayayi, player of the game here.
Early on, doing big things. Tiger swings it. Oh, I got to relearn names again. Cody Riley for UCLA. Now this is Julian Bernard. And he hits along, too. Got a 19.5-footer. We'll call that one. Makes it 5-4.
UCLA.
Yeah. On the dribble drive, Kispert gets stopped short, and he'll kick it all the way back out to the top of the key. Plenty of time on the shot clock here for the Bulldogs as they reset the offense. Kispert's going to fire up a long three. No good. Rebound goes to Bernard for UCLA. It's very exciting. Tiger with the beautiful, beautiful hair. I wish I could do that, but I can't. He's going to drive to his left, working off a pick. Thinks about going all the way, then pulls back out. Now he's going to look down low. No, he's not. He's going to drive baseline. Now he looks to Riley. That's another mid-range jumper. No good. This one is rebounded by Suggs. Here come the Bulldogs. Well, alley-oop to Kispert. He collects and throws up a reverse layup. No good. Nice defense there from UCLA, able to get back and alter that shot. Rebound goes to the Bruins. A couple misses from each team early on.
Let's go. I did that internship at UCLA, so if they win the championship, I get a ring, don't I?
Yeah, that's fair. You were there 15 years ago. So Tiger's going to pull up in the paint for a floating away from the basket two-pointer. It's no good. Rebound goes to Ayayi. Now he's in the post against the smaller Campbell. He's going to try to back him down. There's a flop. Love to see that. And that just opened up the lane for a wide open two. So 7 points already for Joel. I hate when guys flop in the post, man. That is so stupid. Anyway, 7-4. Gonzaga's up by 3.
I love how you said 15 jokingly, but it was really 10. So, that's still a long time.
Jeepers. Jaquez just tried to catch a body two-handed on the dunk attempt. That was impressive stuff. He missed the dunk, but he was fouled. So we'll have 2 free throws coming up.
Then it's not impressive. At least you pronounce his name right for a change, you idiot. Showtime
I don't want that guy to yell at me again. For anyone who's not aware, a guy in the comments made fun of me for not saying his name right, and it hurt my feelings, and I was sick at work the next day.
Showtime says, just in case this game gets out of hand, you could always do the Cavs Heat game, coughs. That sounds like one we want to cover. Jam Slam says UCLA will double-team Timmy and force him to make threes. And AIN says Neosporin, good for scars.
It is indeed.
You want to know how I got this Neosporin?
Into my local CVS, a proud sponsor of Intermittent Sports. Here's a three-point attempt from Gonzaga, no good. Ayayi snags the ball. He thought he did. Now it's a scramble for the loose ball, and they're going to call. I think Ayayi got called for a foul after the loose ball. It was 1 out of 2 free throws, by the way, for Jaquez. So it's 7-5.
Philip says, which they're very good at. Talking about Gonzaga, they are indeed at the 3 ball. Jack says, Phil as Batman and Ray as the Joker. Yachty Monday says, if you're good at something, never do it for free. Chris Webber, 1992. AIN says, lower C's wear white. And God Kong says, game over.
Yes, very much so. Got a real barn burner here, 7-5 with 16:25 to go on the game clock. Tiger is going to hand it off to Jaquez. He'll work off a screen from Riley. Crossover, steps back, swings it to Campbell. Now he's looking down low for the big man. They get it to him. He's working against Timmy. He's going to face up and shoot over him and nail it. Tie game, 7-all. Cody Riley stepping up in a big way here for the Bruins. He didn't ball in the Michigan game, but he already has some points here. Some points, because I don't know how many he actually has. But it's some. Here's Timmy working in the post against Riley. Spin move, baseline, goes reverse. It's too easy for the big man. I feel like, with the headband and just how he looks, he's that guy at the YMCA, right? Just going out there. Yeah, I played college about 10 years ago.
You guard him. You guard him.
I'm trying, bro. Easy layup for him. Makes it 9-7 Gonzaga. Now Jaquez goes in strong. Left-hand layup is no good. Tiger fighting for the board, but he can't get it from the larger Timmy. Suggs just with a nasty hezzy / crossover. Then he misses the layup. Oh, my Lanta. You got to finish that if you want to get drafted, kid. Rebound goes to UCLA. Really nice move to get to the hoop, though. He's real fast with it. UCLA setting up here. They got 18 on the shot clock. Tiger guarded by Suggs up top. He kicks it to Jaquez for 3. He nails the triple out of the corner. UCLA takes a 10-9 lead with 15 minutes to go, just like we all thought.
Woo, my boys. Get it done.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
This should have been Michigan.
It should have been us. Could have been us. We suck. All right. Nemhard's going to drive in, and will he put up his first shot of the game? Let's see. He's got really tall socks on. He spins on the post, somehow didn't travel, and that pass was deflected out of bounds. Campbell with nice help defense. It'll be Gonzaga basketball when we come back. They trail 10-9 with under 15 minutes to go. Media timeout.
Aiden says probably those start off every season really good, and then middle of the season they just die. That's what Detroit did last year. It wouldn't even take till the middle of the season. It was got off to a quick hot start and sucked after that. Mikey says it's over. Everybody thinks it's over. God Kong says Gonzaga won't lose. Could you imagine a 1 seed losing to an 11 seed? You son of a. Travis says I'm here to watch UCLA get their salad toss. Lyle says I'm making a steak right now, so those two go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Key Audi Monday, I keep messing that name up. Game tipped off at 8:47, over by 9. Not the case. Mikey says if UCLA wins, Michigan fans can rest in peace. Hearing the swish of a perfect jump shot is music to my ears, says Showtime. He didn't get to hear many of those against Oral Roberts. I'm just kidding, Showtime. Jack says, don't worry, man. We can both enjoy Boston being doo-doo. Kiati Monday says, don't forget the ESPN Gamecast on the screen. Oh, great call. Goodness.
Oh, it's just been us the whole time.
What an idiot I am. Being a Michigan football fan is like getting constantly kicked in the nuts every year. Kicked in the nuts by the nuts every year. AIN says NCAA softball has an 8-run rule. Does basketball have a mercy rule? Nope. Travis Hamler says, you guys got new lighting? Ray doesn't look like he is hidden in the shadows now. I'm in a living room. And hey, wait a minute, I got a good lighting. I know.
Yeah, usually I'm the one who screws up.
God, and you're hurt by the comments. I'm really hurt now. No, yeah, Boston finishing last this year. We shall see, guys. It's only 2 games in, just in case you didn't know. Guy Kong says, Lou Alcindor, Bill Walton, Kevin Love, Russell Westbrook, Lonzo Ball, TJ Leaf. I think that's all the UCLA players I can name. He's at his in-laws, said Guy Kong. Yes, I am. Reggie Miller says Jam Slam. Got a real play-by-play guy. Get a real play-by-play guy. Baron Davis. Oh, okay. Sup, Guy Kong. How was your week, man? Jack says, we love to see it. AIN says, yes, the J is silent in Spanish names. Jaime. God Kong Snake says, good. He says, didn't know Miller went to UCLA. How did you not know that, God Kong? Murray says, nice to be back, y'all. What up, Murray? Good to see you in the house. Timmy, like cable guy. B-ball. Says Billy Ho. Pedro says, Gonzaga holla. Hola. Jonathan says, go Gonzaga. Laugh out loud at Billy, says Showtime. Murray says, is Hunter Dickinson coming back next year or is he leaving? I'm going to say he comes back.
He's coming back.
Kai Kong says, I used to say stuff like, that should be us. That will be us. Now I know it will never be us, and I'm so much happier now. Ain't that truth? But we're talking about sports here, Guy Kong, not relationships. Showtime says, takes the knife out of my back that Ray put in. Ouch. I got you there. I'm on zingers today. Christina said, did I miss anything? Ray and Phil. I'm sure you did miss us. Thanks.
Got 19 points.
Guy Kong says a swish is one of the most satisfying sounds in sports. The best one is the sound of a bat hitting the ball perfectly.
That is a good one.
Cody says, just July 16th, Space Jam 2. Hell yeah. JR says 10-9 goes to UCLA. Ed O'Bannon, good call there. Tyus Edney. How about that? Aiden says, I execute Order 66. Guy Kong says, everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We got the real.
Oh, wait, the game's back on. Gonzaga got an easy 2 off a inbounds play. That's Timmer with his first 2 points of the game, making 11 with 14.5 remaining here in the first half.
AIN says UCLA up 10-9. Game over. Zags will lose. Ain't that obvious?
Tiger's going to fire a 3. He missed it. A rebound, though, by Cody Riley. He misses the putback, gets his rebound of his own putback, misses again. Now Jaquez battling for the rebound. He will come away with it, get it to Tiger Campbell, and he kicks it back out. Fresh shot clock for the Bruins. Nice battle on the boards there. This is Juzang working against Nemhard. He'll swing it over to Jaquez. Jaquez to Campbell. He drives baseline. He does not dish it off to Riley. He goes up with it, misses the shot, but he drew a foul, I believe, on Nemhard. So it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Tiger.
God Kong says, ouch. Jim B says, such a route so far. So one-sided. Sarcasm by Jim B. I like it. Depends on UCLA is in it so far. Keep it up and make Michigan look better. Cody Johnson, Space Jam 2. Who is the basketball player featured in the main role now? Oh, just the second best player to ever play the game. Gov says Baylor beating Gonzaga, and Showtime says my favorite sound in sports is the noise of a nice cold can of beer when you open the can. Sorry. I thought it was when Ray and Phil call a stream. I thought for sure that was going to be everybody's answer. Back to the action. The voice of Phil's play-by-play.
It is so smooth. Gonzaga basketball, it's 12-11 UCLA, and Gonzaga promptly throws it away on a bad pass. And they were simply working around the horn.
They're scared.
They're terrified out there. They don't know what to do. Bruins. That's the same cougar sound. You can't have the same sound for a cougar and a Bruin.
I don't know.
No, just nothing there. 12-11 UCLA. Tiger at the top. It's going to work against Suggs. Gets a pick from Riley. He kicks it to, Bernard, who just came into the game. He fires up a three, no good. Rebound Suggs. He pushes the tempo quickly. Cuts all the way through the lane. Left hand off glass is too strong. And is Suggs hurt?
Uh-oh.
No, he's tying his shoe with aggression. So I think he'll be okay. That's a good move in the middle. It was a decent-looking shot. Probably should have been a foul on old Jaquez there. He hacked him pretty good on the arms. But they didn't call anything. They just said it was out of bounds off the Bruins. So it'll be Gonzaga basketball here.
God Kong says Tigers, and Christina says, okay, well, I went to eat a lot of ribs since Baylor won, and now I'm super happy, Christina.
There you go. Just has ribs on deck ready to go. That's awesome. Suggs going to fire up a three. No good. Rebound to Jaquez. It'll be Bruin basketball. 13 minutes left here in the first half. I had Wingstop. I went and got Wingstop because all that wing talk got me real excited.
That fast?
Yeah.
Dang, you must live close to there.
Order ahead. Took about 15 minutes each way to 10 minutes each way to get there. Doesn't matter. Nice. Tiger Campbell fires up a two and nails it from about 18 feet. 14-11 UCLA.
UCLA.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Here's Nembhard on the drive. Oh, nice no-look pass down low to some guy who I have to look up real quick, Watson, but he gets stripped of the ball and stolen by UCLA. What the Bruins playing a little defense. 3 turnovers for Gonzaga early on.
Boys, baby. 20-11 intern alum. Here we go.
And on cue, Gonzaga forces a turn. Oh, my God. Kispert stole the ball, was laying on his stomach, and was trying to pass it forward to a teammate, and he just rolled it. And he tried to roll it past a UCLA player, Jaquez, and then he dove on it. And I think they called
he ends up with it. Yeah, they call a foul on UCLA. Aiden Cobb, yes, my lord. Wonder why says Julius Randle outscored the Pistons in the first 20-15. Shaking my head. Wow.
Real quick time. They showed a replay. You'll see it here in a second. When Suggs went up on that layup a second ago, Jules Bernard landed completely with 2 feet on his ankle as he was laying on the ground.
Ugh.
It looked terrible, but looks absolutely fine. So he must be the toughest guy in the history of college basketball. Here's Nembhard on the drive. Nice up fake, good body control, able to keep his defender off of him, and he lays it in right-handed off the glass to make it 14-13. UCLA still leads by 1. You can talk now again.
That's my Bruins. Best out in the sports is the pop of when someone gets laid out in football and the crowd goes, oh, says Aiden. I like UFC, bro. All right, back to the action.
UCLA ball. They're taking their time on this one. They've got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Juzang. He dribbles through his legs a couple times. Pull up 3. Nails it.
Nice. Bang.
Oh, thank you. There it is.
Johnny.
Yeah, that was from deep, man. That's like a 25-footer.
Johnny J.
Doing his thing. Now they're going to look down low for Watson. They're not going to give it to him. Instead, it's Nembhard driving to his left. He's cut off. Now it's Kispert. He's going to test his luck, and he's able to get all the way to the rack and lay it in. Gonzaga just nonstop here. Aggressive going to the cup. They just showed Timmy on the bench. I'm assuming he has 2 fouls or something because he hasn't been in the game in a while. So that's maybe a big reason why UCLA is in this thing. Who knows?
I don't know.
Jaquez drives in against Watson. I will learn that name at some point. He makes the layup, and he's fouled. I should be way more excited about this for UCLA. Chance for a 3-point play. When we come back, we're at the under 12 media timeout.
God, this should have been Michigan. 12 points in the paint for Gonzaga. UCLA before that and one just now only had a 0. That's less than 12. AIN says Bob Myers, GM of the Golden State Warriors, is another former UCLA player. Good deal. Kobe was better than LBJ. Disagree. I think Phil does as well. God Kong says second best player to ever play the game. Kareem isn't starring in Space Jam 2.
You don't know that.
That's my number 3 guy. Gregory says Phil needs to practice his I'm Batman as long as this game is close. I'm Batman. Pretty good. I'm Batman. I love that part in Neighbors when they go back and forth saying it. Travis says, Kobe? Kobe. God Snake says, sounds more like a dying dinosaur than a Bruin. Jim B says, Ray, why does your bear sound like a hyperventilating frog? Yeah. Showtime says, I can't believe this, but UCLA has made every team they have played in the tourney play their ugliest game of the year. Land so far, they are doing it against Gonzaga. Keone Mundy is going to be pissed. Murray says, Wilt Chamberlain is the greatest of all time. NBA had to change game rules because of him. Not a bad call. He's definitely on the list, but Mike. Keone Mundy says the best sound in sports is Skip Bayless in 2013, saying that Johnny Manziel would be more loved in Cleveland by the end of his career than LeBron James. Jack says, yes, at Travis. The Kobe. Spaghetti says, as a Michigan fan, I don't know if I want UCLA to get their ass kicked or if I want the Zags to lose, so it looks less embarrassing that Michigan lost. Good point there. Conflict of interest here. I've always liked UCLA's colors. Let's go with them. I'm just kidding. Travis says, well, he's the second best in the past 40 years. LeBron is a flopping softy. He does do that a lot. Dependent says, laugh out loud. Cheap foul. Keone Mundy says, the NCAA didn't allow Kareem to dunk because he was so dominant. Kareem and Wilt were monsters. Yes, but would they be monsters in today's game? The whole era argument, as you always have. Showtime says, LOL at real. That was hilarious. I liked it a lot, too. Philip says, looked like his shoe started to come off, which might have saved his ankle. Speaking of Suggs. Phil not listening to a word. Randy says, we love baby. I said, Philip said, looked like his shoe started to come off, which might have saved his ankle.
He is an athletic trainer. He knows what he's talking about.
Says exactly. Keone Mundy says, to me, Kareem is the GOAT. Bah. Lynn says, Bruins are killing these guys. Showtime says, Jaquez came to play. I'll get it right since Phil can't. 129 in the house. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Please. Godcog, do you hit the like button every time you come in? Let me know. Randy says, we live, baby.
We live.
Cody says, I get upset. Inspire the Inspired says UCLA coach is better than we thought. He is. I always thought he was good. Remember did you know he's among the, I think he was one of the winningest coaches in the last 10 years or so I saw earlier today. I didn't see the actual stat because it faded away, but because he coached it. He did well at Cincinnati. I think he had 2 30-plus win seasons. Last comment, Inspire said, UCLA coach, oh, yeah, okay. Remember, they're missing their best player. Gonzaga is definitely being more aggressive than Michigan. I sure wish Michigan could have pulled off that last game. Me too, my friend, but we didn't. All right, back to the action.
Jaquez misses the free throw, so he doesn't get his three-point play. It's a 4-point lead now for the Bruins, as on Gonzaga's first possession, Aaron Cook, the former Colorado Rockies pitcher, able to get into the paint and lay it in to make it 19-17. That's probably the most obscure baseball reference I'll drop during a college basketball stream. So if anyone gets it, congratulations.
Wait, I missed it. Dang it.
Yeah, sorry. Now Jaquez working at the top and going against Watson. He loses it on a bad pass. Nembhard's going to lead the break the other way. Passes off to Cook. Cook into Ayayi, and he lays it in, plus a foul, I think. I don't know if they called that foul on the floor or not. But the shot was made. In theory, it's a tie game, 19-all.
That's now 16 points in the paint for Gonzaga, so they are owning in that regard, as we figured they would. Randy with a laughing emoji. Skip Bayless is a senile old man, says Jack. Jim B says, he's got a point about Manziel. I mean, who doesn't like a good joke? Murray says, don't forget Oscar Robertson. That's my number one, actually. I tell you what, UCLA came to play. They did indeed Todd. Certainly not the joke that a lot of people thought early on in this one. Independent says, Cronin revived Cincinnati. He is a great coach. Agreed. Back to the action.
The three-point play is completed by Ayayi. Makes it 2019. He has 10 points. That's multiple points. That's half of his team's points, in fact. It's nice to see, again, Gonzaga, so many weapons. They need other guys to step up while Timmy's on the bench. And he's doing it. But Timmy's back in the game now, actually, so that's fun.
What was that Philadelphia Eagles running back name? Ajayi or
Jay Ajayi. He played for the Dolphins mainly, and then he went to the Eagles. It's weird you would call him an Eagles running back, as Tiger nails a tough jump shot with a hand in his face to reclaim the lead for the Bruins. They've hit a ton of mid-range jumpers. That's about the only reason they're still in this thing. As Ray has pointed out, they don't have a lot of points in the paint here. Timmy gets it to Cook. He picks up his dribble, finds Ajayi for three. Nails it!
Bang!
23-21 Gonzaga.
Yeah, he just showing out today.
He going crazy, man. He going crazy.
That was well behind the arc. That was well behind the line as well.
It certainly was. That's why he got 3 points. Now Bernard holding the ball, trying to set up the offense, swings it back to Tiger. Tigers are going to drive into his left, get into the paint, flip it up, and it's good. Are they going to give him that? The whistle was blown. I don't know if they're going to give him continuation or not. But Tiger Campbell's looking real strong out there on the dribble drives.
I'll tell you what, Tiger comes in and he says, y'all ain't out the woods yet, Gonzaga. Get it?
They are going to give him the shot. So he has a chance for a 3-point play. 23-23 right now before the free throw.
Godkong says if Prime Shaq appeared in the modern NBA, that would be the end of small ball. Shaq, an absolute beast. Jack says he is. Dependent Fanatic. And Lynn says, I am impressed. Bruins. Jimmy says, I'm here for the comments. Back to the action, Phil.
I thought you were here for the play-by-play, but I won't be offended. Don't worry. Campbell hits the free throw, reclaims the lead for the Bruins once again, 24-23. We're under 9 minutes to go here in the first half.
Bruins.
That's it. Just one time.
We're going to win it all, baby.
Oh, what a pass down low as they find Timmy with good position against Campbell. Campbell has to foul him to stop the layup, which he does. 2 free throws coming up for the head-banded bandit.
Head-banded bandit. Gotti Monday says, no, Michigan star choked. BYU is the most overrated team in the tourney. Abilene Christian is terrible. Alabama choked. And Michigan played the worst game of the year because we had no offense. Then what's the excuse, Gotti, for what's happening in Gonzaga right now? Because not saying UCLA is going to win this game, but they certainly look good early on. Hit that like button, says Murray. Please do, guys. And Guy Kong says, why are you asking me? Does YouTube tell you who likes it? Yes, and I've never seen you like a video. Just kidding. It doesn't tell me who likes it. Back to the action, Phil.
2 free throws are good for Timmy. Makes it 25-24 with 8:40 to go here in the first half. Gonzaga showing a little bit of ball pressure here, forcing UCLA to make some moves, and they break the press with 1 second left on the back court count. Leads to a wide open 3 for Juzang. Guess what he did?
Bang!
Yes, that is correct. Don't leave him open. He will make the shot. 27-25. UCLA leads this one, and then Aaron Cook throws it away to no one in particular. Scooped up by UCLA. Jaquez drives the distance. I don't know if he was blocked or if that was the worst layup attempt I've ever seen, but he missed. Ends up in the hands of Gonzaga. Green then drives in, and he was fouled trying to dish it off to Timmy on the fast break. So it'll be Gonzaga ball.
Chiatti says, Oscar Robertson is the best point guard of all time. Well, you must never seen me play, Chiatti. Justin says, this hurts. Michigan would have had a chance. We can't think like that. We're out. We lost. Spaghetti says, do you think Franz will stay? Because he is a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Yeah.
He gone.
Phil thinks gone. I don't know.
Fouls on the floor. Gonzaga inbounds from the baseline. They trail by 2 as we approach the 8-minute mark here. This is Cook driving in, guarded by Jules Bernard. He pokes away the pass, but Gonzaga gets it back. Now Suggs finds Watson. He's looking down low for Timmy. Instead, he'll drive. Tries the scoop layup. No good. And they're going to call Riley for a foul. That is questionable at best. As a neutral party on this one, I will say that was not a foul at all in any way, shape, or form. We're at the under 8 immediate timeout. UCLA leads by 2.
100% not a foul. Not even close to it. County Money says no. Guy Kong says, I have the big O, number 2. I'm not sure I can put him above Magic.
John Stockton.
Oh, man. All right, Phil, you ready for rapid fire for you?
Yep. Hit the like button. Do it. Do it now. From Arnold. Do it. Do it now. Okay. They both played with Kareem. He went to UCLA too. Is this game going over 146? It sure looks that way. Go Bruins, says C Money. Bruins are shooting well. They sure are. They're getting a lot of open looks from 3. UCLA alum 18. Go Bruins, says Life After California. That one Eagles running back.
There's a fellow UCLA alum right there. Me too, man. Me too.
Stop it. Stop. That one Eagles running back. Oh, yeah, for sure. Thanks for narrowing that down. Can we agree that Tiger Campbell looks like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons? I think they have different skin colors there, buddy. I still don't have UCLA breaking 40 points. Can you say one good thing about UCLA? Just one? I don't think he can. He's pretty upset that they beat Michigan. So I had a Yai over 1.5 threes last game and over 11.5 points last time, and he didn't get either. Well, he's done that today. My cousins came down from Tennessee, so I've not been able to join the other streams, but I am exited for this one, so he's out. See you, Garrett. Tiger channeling his inner Joe Exotic. Yeah. Monday, it's after 9 o'clock. The game is not over. Dorada getting after him. Love it. I'm here for the water skiing and the toast recipes. Zag's not looking good, says Baylor. This is a fun game to watch so far. Go UCLA. Yes, we are enjoying it. Thank God it's close. I couldn't handle another blowout. Zags have the best teamwork. They are unselfish. Ray got the crowd in chat room pumped with one word chant. Bruins.
Bruins.
That's all he said. Juzang.
Hold on. Yes, TV, I'm still here. Juzang.
Jonathan Ogden is going to lead UCLA to victory. Great reference. 150 here. Push that like button. We got 186 actually now. Everyone like the stream. We'd really appreciate it, and we'll keep doing this for free. Jack Harrington says, wow, UCLA. Gonzaga's playing mind games with UCLA. They're just letting UCLA think they have a chance. And then in the second half, slaughter their families like a bunch of sheep. Hit the like button. Do it now. Stockton's 3. Really? Because he leads NBA all-time in assists and steals, 2 records which will never be broken. But no, he's number 3. That makes sense. Air horns, like button. If someone likes the stream right now, I'll give you the air horn.
They're gonna lie.
I'm assuming someone did. There it is. Let's go. Appreciate it. I would take another free year of tutelage from Howard if I was Franz. UCLA, ever since the playing game, they've been on a roll. If they win, LA is going to go wild. Smoke and Scan going to go wild. Explosion emoji. Phil, what do you think about the Tigers game? I think they won. I didn't see a single pitch from it. I do apologize. Candyman.
That's Candelero.
Oh, yeah. No, he had like 3 hits or something. Yeah, him. This is the kind of basketball I want to watch. We all do.
Yes, do, are you?
All do.
Yes, sir.
I'm here for the insect discussions. Thank you, God. Kong, always bringing the heat. If I show batteries, okay, I wonder. Yeah. I know sequels aren't usually as good as the original, but the trailer for Space Jam 2 looks lit.
Oh, God. Again, it's just another thing that LeBron's going to come at second to Michael Jordan at. Christina says, like. Oscar says UCLA will win. Go Bruins, says Andre. And Kiadi Mundy says UCLA is equivalent to a Make-A-Wish kid this tournament. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. All right, guys, 198 in the house. Thanks for being here again. Please do hit that like. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. We're covering the entire NCAA tournament, which, believe it or not, only has this game and the championship game left. Phil, back to the action.
We're back to it here. Watson makes 1 out of 2 free throws, so Gonzaga trails by 1. This is Jaquez, gets in the paint, spin move, goes up, and they're going to call a foul on not Timmy. That one's on Anton Watson. I think that'll be his first. Let's see what happened. They're replaying it here real quick. He was coming over to help, and, yeah, he acted pretty good. So it'll be 2 free throws for Jaquez.
Todd says a yai is a name and a celebration. Aye. Colton says, I like. Thanks, Colton. And God Kong says, I rank Stockton a lot higher than a lot of other people I've seen.
Everyone hates on John. They don't respect what he did out there.
God Kong's 19. He never even saw John play.
That's a really good point, actually.
Arya says, if UCLA somehow won, I'd feel better about that Michigan loss. Laugh out loud.
Randy says, saw Oscar Robertson play, and you just said he's your favorite player.
No, I was kidding. I would even think of Oscar Robertson in the mix of things.
2 free throws good for Jaquez, and in transition, Jalen Green, a nice backdoor cut, gets the feed from Timmer and lays it in, makes it 29-28 with 7:15 to go here in the first half.
Where's Isaiah in that ranking? He was a point guard, wasn't he?
He was.
Wow. He gets in that combo, doesn't he?
No.
Why not?
Not in my book. There's a lot of guys I would go over Isaiah Thomas.
All right.
Bernard step back 3-pointer from the top of the key. Nails it. Makes it 32-28. Bruins.
Bang!
50 to go. Now they're going to go down low to Timmy. He's working against Riley in the post. Work that mustache, big dog. Draws contact. No call. That's interesting. Juzang snags the board, and he'll walk it up for the Bruins.
UCLA. Your life is in ruins when you play the Bruins.
It's beautiful.
Yes, go.
Juzang's going to fire up a 3. He missed. That doesn't happen very often. Rebound goes to Kispert. He gets it over to Green, who'll bring it up. He thinks about a 3, doesn't shoot it. Now he entry pass to Timmy. Gets it back to Green. He'll set the pick for Green. Still driving to his left. Crossover, gets in the middle of the paint, pulls up, gets the ball stripped from him. The whole Gonzaga team has been in the paint for 5 seconds. No 3-second call, though. That's fine. Nembhard just crosses the shit out of Juzang, gets in the paint. Lord. Floater's no good, and Juzang ends up with the rebound. He got the last laugh there.
Ooh. Jim B with $5 super chat. Give me the air horn.
Out.
He says this intermittent sports live stream is brought to you by Bang Energy Drinks. It's the big three, the big shot, the big jolt to get you going. Bang! Thanks, Jim B. You are the man. We appreciate you, my brother.
While you were banging and reading fake advertisements, Jaquez got in the middle of the paint, tried to do about 17 different moves on Watson. None of them worked, and then he had to just kick it out. It was pretty hilarious. And then Suggs trying to run a fast break in transition. I think they called a foul because Bernard looks really upset right now. I think they called a foul on a shot for him. So we'll see what happens there.
There's no way they called a foul there. They have to be calling out of bounds on just out of bounds. Jim B, thank you, my friend. We appreciate it as always.
It was just out of bounds.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way. He completely slapped the ball out of his hands. There's no way that's a foul.
Nembhard gets the inbounds pass. He is working against Bernard. Gives up to Ayayi over to Green. Guarded by Jaquez. That seems like a bit of a mismatch. And especially now after the switch, they got Timmy down low, guarded by Jaquez. See if they can get to the big man. UCLA playing a nice help defense, not allowing that easy entry pass. Nembhard's going to drive in with a real fancy finger roll in the paint. He misses, and then they're going to call a loose ball foul, I believe, on Bernard as he and Timmy were battling for the board. He can't believe it. He is frustrated.
Randy says, looks like the first half is going to be a Gruden grinder. Man, I tell you that. Jack says, Phil's L.A. Karen will come out tonight if UCLA wins somehow. Laugh out loud.
I would never even try it. It's the Final Four.
If UCLA wins, that's Phil's Karen. He's going to put up on the makeup. He's going to wear a dress. And he's going to call the entire championship game as a Karen. Ben says, I need to fix my teeth. Go Bruins. I'm Juzang crazy. And back to the action.
Free throw is no good. Front end of 1-1. So it's 32-28. Bruins ball. Bruins lead. Bernard, though, up to 3 fouls here in the first half. So he's going to be out for the rest of the half. In transition, they're going to say the basket by Juzang does not count. The referee was emphatic about saying no basket, which I think is pretty crazy because the foul he called happened after the ball went through the hoop.
Yeah, they literally they're gonna challenge that or something for sure. We'll talk about it.
The ball's literally through the net when he blows his whistle. How does the basket not count?
Yeah, I got the volume on, and the whistle for sure showed up after it went through.
Man, that's crazy, man. What are they doing?
Louis says, support this channel any way you can. Thanks, Louis. You are the man, my friend. Gregory says, what's the difference between a car and a golf ball? Tiger can drive a golf ball 400 yards. Zinger from Gregory. Spaghetti says, Isaiah Thomas is third and best point guard. Magic said so. And Kyla says,
extremely biased.
Speaking of insects, you know what's up, Ray. Q, Kyla. Q. I'm just kidding. Back to the action.
So they just showed Mick Cronin on the sideline. Has anyone in here ever seen the show, what is it, The Strain on FX? It's about vampires. Mick Cronin looks like one of the vampire people after they turn.
See, I don't get that joke. Hopefully somebody...
It's not a joke. He just honestly looks like a vampire.
I hope somebody in the 214 in the house understand that, or else Phil just pulled a Ray.
Yeah, that's rare. You don't see that very often. All right, so what happened was there was a foul called on Jaquez. He's out of the game now with 2 fouls, I believe. He fouled Suggs. Suggs makes both free throws to make it 34-30. So now it's Bruins ball again. Jaquez does have 2 fouls, plus 8 points. He's played pretty well today. My prediction looks really good here. Gonzaga winning by 24. I'm in pretty good shape. Here's Juzang. He enters the post. Spin move on Ayayi, and he floats it up and over him. He is feeling himself, folks. Pretty good player. It's 36-30. UCLA leads this one.
Juzang, a regular Kimball Walker, a la Connecticut days here.
Well, 2011 action? Sure. Here's Nembhard driving to his left. Thinks about a step-back 3. Then he doesn't. Kicks it over to Suggs. Suggs back to Nembhard. He's got 12 on the shot clock. Mismatch with Cody Riley. Blows right by him. Kicks out to Ayayi. Back top to Kispert for 3. No good. Timmy's going to track down the rebound, however. One UCLA Bruin hits the deck. Yayi on the cut, gets the nice bounce pass, and is able to roll it in off glass. Barely made that drop, but it did, and that's all that matters. 36-32 now. Bruins lead cut to 4. Nice hustle play there from Timmer. Now Juzang. I feel like Juzang's going to shoot here. Go.
Oh, go ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
No, he just turned it over instead. It's fine. Yayi finds Timmy ahead. One-hand slam in the paint. 36-34. He gives us the stash, Sally. Come on.
The stash, Sally.
It's a timeout. We're going to commercial. 36-34. Bruins lead by 2.
All right, we got some work to do to catch up in the chats. Kiati says Stockton, second best point guard of all time. Andre says Campbell playing like college Quinn Cook. Baylor says Jordan over LeBald ankles. LBJ's new nickname is LB James. Guys, got it. Randy says interesting. Shaq would dominate an era that he doesn't belong in, but Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem would not. Ray is mighty frisky tonight, says Showtime. I'm just on fire. It's the Final Four. Randy says Gonzaga played the same way against BYU. Shrug. Big says hi. Godkong says Wilt. Big. Godkong says Wilt and Kareem would dominate in any era. I guess we'll never know. Big Boss says hi, boys. What up, Big Boss? Let's go UCLA from Pasadena, says Chino the Great. Go UCLA. Best of luck to you, brother. Lynn says, wow. Jim B, thank you again, my brother. Oscar says, why they do not have it on Channel 7 of UCLA? Why don't you have it on there? Jack says, Kobe's 81 points as a game record will never be broken. Wilt Chamberlain. Joe Dumars is better than Isaiah Thomas. I mean, that's my favorite player, so you're not going to get me to argue there. Ray is frisky tonight, laugh out loud. Everybody's saying that. That's not even the record, says God Kong. Let's go UCLA from Pasadena. Kiati says Bill Laimbeer over LeBron and MJ combined. Now, there's an argument I could get behind. Jack says, I know dude is second most points in a game. Big Boss says, hi, boys. James says UCLA is a decent team. I think it's now safe to say. Phil with the rapid fire.
What's the difference between Treasury Bonds and OKC fans? Treasury Bonds eventually mature. Ooh. I like your beard, says Nathan.
He's talking
to Ray. He's talking to you, Ray. He was running the other way. I don't know. This is like, 5 minutes old? I have no idea what these are. Phil's LA Karen will come out. Blah. Say thank you to Ray and Phil. Sub up and share. Great videos to watch as well. Thank you, Louie. Appreciate the support. UCLA is a below-average team. I'm trying to make a rhyme between Bruin and glue on.
Oh, perfect.
Good luck, buddy. These are some BS foul calls on UCLA. Baylor is praying for UCLA. Few looks scared. I think he'll be all right. What do we need to do to get Ray in a maid outfit? I actually have a French maid outfit. You still
have that from the winter?
If UCLA beats Gonzaga, I will broadcast the championship in my French maid costume.
No, if UCLA beats Gonzaga, I'm going to give them the link to your YouTube video where you're in the French maid costume.
It happens. Whatever. Gonzaga might lose, says Preston, or they might win. You never know. How do you know the toothbrush was invented in West Virginia? Because it was invented anywhere else, it would have been called the teeth brush. Hey-o. I say again, these are BS foul calls. Yeah, we got that one. 19. This stream is better for my local sports bar. That's the whole point, Todd McDanger. Long way to go, but maybe, says Jack. This is reminding me of the UCLA versus Michigan game. No, it doesn't. There's points being scored. They've scored almost as many points in the first half as we did in our entire game.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shirty shirts. What the heck is the Zags doing? Campbell playing like college Quinn Cook. Dookies. 34-2, says Big Boss. 34-29. Mick Cronin on the strain. Let's go. Ray, I got laughs on the joke.
All right. Dang it. All right, back to the action.
All right, 2-point game, 3:41 to go. UCLA ball. Gonzaga with that full court man-to-man press. Trap that corner. Trap it. They break the press. They get it to Juzang. He'll push ahead and looks down low to Riley for a two-hand slam. That's just too darn easy. Got to get back on D if you're going to trap the corners that heavy. 38-34, UCLA now leads this one with 3:25 to go. Suggs off the pick from Timmer. He gets it to Nembhard. They're looking down low for the big man. Nembhard behind the back dribble, guarded by the white guy with lots of hair. Now it's Timmy. Plenty of room to work. He'll back down, spin to his right. Couple up fakes off glass. No good. Good defense there from Riley. And he comes down with the rebound. Riley, that is. Gets it ahead to Juzang. He's guarded by Nembhard on the far side wing. Mark Few complaining to the referees. That always works. He'll definitely get a call next time now. Juzang working the post, taking all the time in the world. No double. Fadeaway jumper. Kobe style. Front rim no good. Rebound tapped off glass. Recovered by Kispert. He'll push the break the other way. Drops it off to Yayi. He gets poked from behind. They're going to call a foul on 0. I believe that's Russell Westbrook for UCLA. That'll be here first. It's actually Jalen Clark. And that's the under 4 media timeout. We're going to commercial break.
Murray says, is that Jay Billis in I Come in Peace? Oh no. All right, Phil, take it over.
With clicking?
Yeah.
And reading?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you spill something? I think Ray just spilled all over himself. Mick Cronin is Dracula LMAO. Is anyone surprised? Hoo-ha. Oh, man. I'm still sticking to Zaga by 45 plus. Okay. I'm surprised UCLA beat Michigan for a reason. The reason was we were terrible. And Timmy, we trust. Because Michigan played like trash, UCLA deserves no credit. That's rude. They beat us. Give them credit. Where would this rank in all-time upsets if UCLA pulls it out? Giggity and such, says Glenn Quagmire. If UCLA wins this game against an undefeated Gonzaga team as an 11 seed who played in a play-in game, I would say this is probably a top 3 upset of all time in college basketball. Only behind probably, I don't know why Ray just took everything away, so I don't have a scoreboard anymore. He must have, I think he literally spilled all over his computer just now. That sucks. But I would say Chaminade over Ralph Sampson in Virginia is probably the biggest upset of all time. And then the 16-1 UMBC over Virginia in the first round is probably the second biggest. I would literally put this as the third biggest upset of all time in college basketball history if UCLA wins this game, which sounds weird because it's UCLA. But look at everything that's like going against them. That's what we get. Limit the turnovers and Bruins can win this. I would agree. UCLA barely beat Michigan. They only won by 2. Timmy, shut up. Timmy. Ray is very frisky. Timmy from South Park. Gonzaga is starting to play like Michigan did. Timmy. Can't forget Bill Russell. He would dominate today. I don't think he would. It's not a big man game. Timmy is ugly as F. Sheesh, says Barlows. Will Chamberlain deserves more credit in my mind. I think all the old players do. All these young heads out here don't want to say anything nice about old people. It's real sad. Goes to UCLA Bruins to upset the 30-0 Zags. That steal was because that BS foul on Jaquez, should be in the game, not on the bench. These calls are ridiculous. Oh, I love to see that. I have no idea what we're talking about anymore. All these comments happened 5 minutes ago. Spaghetti Jeff says UCLA is below average team if they were in the NBA. Zinger. Juzang is an NBA player. He is looking pretty darn good in this tournament, man. Skirt. I just lost my spot. Baylor only prays for the semester to go by without a police investigation. Jim bringing the heat. Zing. Preston, he is for sure. UCLA won't break 45 in this game. Gonzaga missing everything lately. These foul calls on UCLA, I sense a fix. The game is scripted. I think these are all UCLA fans not too happy with the foul calls here. Arya says, I want UCLA to win so badly. They want Gonzaga versus Baylor. I got UCLA winning the championship as underdogs. UCLA's coach is seriously good. It's the Mick Cronin show, baby. The fix for Gonzaga to win this game went in at the 5-minute mark of the first half, says Gary. If UCLA wins the ship, Tiger Campbell should cut his hair. And Ray will be back with the scoreboard shortly. I've been betting against UCLA every game. They've played this tournament. CA, you might want to switch that up, bud. You're running out of time. No Bill Russell slander will be allowed in the chat, and that is fair. I just said he wouldn't dominate nowadays, but he was very good way back when he won many championships. Ray gets the head slap emoji. That's what it's all about. Okay, Intermittent Sports, did you spill something on it? That was all Ray. I'm good. Ray doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to drink liquids. Randy says, I can smell the bias. Virginia versus Chaminade was in the early season in the Maui Invitational. That is a factual statement. Free throw up and good by Ayayi makes it 38-35. Right, come on, man. I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Got my computer off and have to come back on. That's great. So I don't have a scoreboard. I'm not going to set it up, so I'm just going to give you guys play-by-play. I do apologize that you have to stare at my face the whole time. Second free throw was no good. It's 38-35. UCLA leads with 2:38 left in the first half here. Juzang working against Suggs at the top. Battle of two future NBA prospects? Question mark? Perhaps. Now it's a hard hedge coming from Timmy. Juzang is going to force up a crazy shot, but he draws the foul. So he'll have 2 free throws coming up. That was a pretty high-intensity defensive effort from Gonzaga, but just maybe a little too intense on that one with 2 free throws upcoming. UCLA winning makes loss looks better. It's still a loss, so who cares? We lost. Whatever. Showtime says, Sup, Christina, congrats on a great season. Okay, Ray, says Christina. Andre says, Campbell looking like Quinn Cook in his Duke days. That's the third time we've heard that. But yes, sure, I agree. Go Duke. Porzingis is the only person who would be able to guard Bill Russell. Jesus Christ. Randy V, yes, it smells like the harsh reality that sometimes your sports game doesn't turn out the way you want. We know all about that, being a Michigan channel. Ball don't lie. We love you, Phil. Thank you, Jack. I love you too, buddy. Juzang misses his first free throw, second one upcoming in a 3-point game, 2:26 remaining. Oh, my God, we got a scoreboard here. Making Phil work, play-by-play, and color analyst. I can do it all. And I'm doing comments. Ross says, Phil, am I guessing yes, but are we drinking tonight? I am not, Ross. I'm sober as a bird. Second free throw is good for 9:35 with 2:26 remaining. Zach says, do you remember me? Sure, Zach. Welcome back. Gonzaga with the ball. They're going to work a little weave up top. Nembhard will get a lane to the hoop, lay it in, and it rolls in ever so gently with a soft touch there. Beautifully done. Makes it 39-37. 2:05 remaining here in the first half. Who's 34? David Singleton in the ball game for the Bruins. He's trapped on the sidelines as Gonzaga's playing a zone defense here. You'd love to see the zone. Clark goes heavy into the paint. He is fouled on his shot from about 8 feet away. He'll have 2 free throws coming up. The Zags fouling on back-to-back possessions for the Bruins. That's not how you win ball games. Randy says, Gonzaga by 24. I mean, it could happen. What's the most UCLA has scored in a game this season? I guess we'll find out tonight because they're scoring all sorts of points against Gonzaga. Can the Zugs win? I think so. First free throw good. Makes it 40-37. Who do you have winning the ship? Well, I had Gonzaga, but golly, that looks to be in question now. It's Rogue Banana or Zach Rogue. Well, there we are. Do you think Golden State Warriors can make the playoffs? I do not think they will make the playoffs out of the West. There's too many good teams out there. Second free throw is good. 41-37 with 1:50 now remaining in the first half. Here's Suggs working up top. He will find Kispert and get it back immediately on the handoff. Now they're going to run the motion play off the curl and kick it back up top to Suggs. Timmy had position for a moment. They couldn't get it to him. Now Suggs struggling to find a shot. Kicks it over to Kispert. Kispert doesn't want the ball right now. He's trying to give it up. Here's Nembhard. They're down to 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to work here. Kispert's going to fire up a 3 and nail it. That is a gigantic shot from Gonzaga. Smart possession. They took their time, plenty patient, led to a good wide-open 3-point shot. Makes it 41-40 with 1:15 to go here in the first half.
Bang!
Hey, it's Ray.
What up, though?
What is up, though? Here's Singleton driving in, gets it to Juzang. He'll lower his shoulder, gets strong to the hoop, and he lays it in easily. 43-40 UCLA. Juzang.
Bruins.
Suggs going to fire up a 3 and nail it.
Bang!
Thank you. 43-40. We have a tie ball game, folks. What a battle. Just call this the Natty. This is a good one. Baylor just gets third place. That's just all it is. 40 seconds left, 20 on the shot clock. This is Singleton. He'll work off a pick from Riley. They're going to hard hedge all the way out to half court. Singleton able to shake off the extra defender. Now he gets it down low to Riley, guarded by Timmy. He forces a miss. Offensive rebound collected by Clark. He came out of nowhere to snag that thing, and he draws yet another foul. So he'll head to the line for a 1-and-1.
There we go. Goodness, man. I'm just such a proud alum right now. Yeah, my assistant was handing me my beer or whatever. Needless to say, she doesn't have a job anymore. You don't hand it tab out. You know? You
don't do that.
Unbelievable. All right, where were you with the chats? Right here. Golden State can make the playoff. You already answered that one.
I did.
Showtime says Cougars just didn't have it tonight, but but making the Final Four had to be a great ride. My Buckeyes lasted 4 hours into the tourney. Ain't that the truth? Laugh out loud. Back to the action.
Missed free throw. Back to the comments.
Oh, Randy says, can UCLA continue to trade baskets with Gonzaga at this pace? Is that really their game? So far, so good in the first half. So we'll see what happens. Juzang on a tear. Spaghetti says, if anyone is a sad Michigan fan, I would like to say we did very well as an unranked preseason team, and we lost our best player. And by the way, we have the best recruiting class in the nation. All good stuff. Spaghetti.
I don't think Rivers was our best player.
Yeah, me either. Not this year, at least. James says, UCLA slashing their way through like O.J. Simpson, another former UCLA Bruin. That's not true. He was a Trojan.
He went to USC.
Gregory says, I've seen Tom Grossi spill water all over his desk as well. See there, all the greats do it. I'm just
just as big as him, dude.
Add my name to the list. Bro, I learned quickly. If you spill something on a computer or something, you turn the computer off. You don't worry about wiping it off while it's on. You got to turn the electricity off or it'll.
What if you just didn't spill things?
That true, but I mean, you tell that to my assistant, who's gone now.
Yeah.
Christine says, really Showtime. Well, maybe next year. Jack says, Payne, James Payne, haha. Kiadi says, I thought OJ went to USC. I guess I was wrong. You're not wrong, Kiadi. You were right, James. OJ from USC. The juice is loose from USC. Dependent says UCLA is playing well as a team. Isn't that funny? The juice is loose. And then he got. Okay. Anyways, back to the action.
Free throw number 1 is good. He missed the first. Sorry. Free throw number 2 is good. He missed the first. It's 44-43. Gonzaga will hold for the final shot. We've got 15 seconds here remaining. Suggs with the ball up top. He's barking instructions to his teammates. Now they go into motion. Arm at the top. Finds Kispert for a 2-point jumper. Nails it. 45-44. Gonzaga takes the lead. Desperation heave at the end of the half. No good. Gonzaga is up by 1 point, 45-44 at halftime.
How deflating it would be for UCLA to play that well in the first half and still be down.
And they're losing. How crazy is that?
Oh, God, we sucked all half and we're still down by we played well all half and we still are down by 1. All right, here we go. Bryce says, who do you think is going to win the national championship? UCLA. That's who Phil's got as well. Louis says, OJ running back USC. Murray says, Stewart. Randy says, Bill Laimbeer would not be able to play in this era. He would have been fined to death and canceled. Yeah.
That is correct.
He'd literally be on death row right now. Dependent says, bang! Wow. Kiati Mundy says, Showtime, I knew he played for USC. Good to know I'm not losing my memory. Jack says, Ray's here. Nice time. Laugh out loud. Yes, sir. I'm back in the action. Brett says, Michigan choked so bad against UCLA. Yes, they did, but it's okay. We got the Tigers. We're 2-0, undefeated, never lose. Murray says, bang! Showtime says, great game, which is all I want to see. That is same here, Showtime. Good for the stream, good for me. Good for all fans involved. Godkong says, I heard bang from the other room. Ray must be back. Christina says, what is the Olympics?
What is this? The Olympics?
Oh, what is this? The Olympics? Louis says, go blue indeed, Louis. What happened to Gonzaga winning by 40?
Well, they're up 1, and there's a whole nother half of basketball. So
39 points in the second half. Got it. Dependent says Baylor is going to beat whoever wins, I think.
Bet on it.
Showtime says, laugh out loud at real. Student body right, student body left. I am showing my age knowing that.
Those are play calls, Ray.
I knew that, but I still have them winning by 40 plus. That's wrong, Kiati. Look at all this. Let's see. Guy Kong says, oh, yeah, blame the assistant. Why don't you? Yeah. Stephanie, she's silly. I still want to say Michigan was number 25 to start the season. It's not. They're not. They were not. They were not ranked. Mike says it's not happening. Godkong says, Ray, what if you were by yourself? That'd be ridiculous. James says UCLA, USC, all the same to me. Yeah, basically. Except one's in the Final Four and the other's not. Glenn says these teams are scoring almost as often as I do. All right, giggity.
Giggity.
Says Glenn. Phil, back to the action. Phil with the rapid fire. Go.
Livers spent half of his Michigan career injured and was never assertive enough when he did play. Dependent bringing the hard truth. They both stink. Okay. Your assistant might call HR to sue you, Ray. LOL.
It's fine. She'll get over it.
You got an assistant? Ooh, that YouTube money. It's all
because of that,
to be honest.
That one Thanksgiving donation. I pay her $2 an hour for 40 years. I think.
The number 1 class just means they'll be gone after a year. Not when they play for Juwan Howard. No one wants to leave him. LOL Quagmire. James enjoyed that joke. Great half, Phil. You're normally really good at predictions. The under and Zags covering not looking too good. Another half of basketball, bud. Don't you worry. This is what a Final Four should look like. Great game. I agree. I'm cheering for UCLA also. They're coming in as the underdogs. They sure are. 14.5-point dogs, in fact. Lame rule that the clock runs after a made basket. Go to NBA rules. They stop it in the second half, but not at the end of the first half. That makes no sense to me at all. Zags crushed the Bruins' hopes with that last possession. They took all the momentum. Garrett says, I think the Zags will run away, but I hope not. Then why would you think that? Do you guys think that Gonzaga will cover? Yes, I do. I don't have assistants. I have slaves.
Wow.
Okay. Very...
Kiati. Not necessary. David says Juzang greater than Kispert. Too bad Tiger was out, but UCLA is not a 14-point underdog. Well, they are a 14-point underdog.
They're certainly not playing like it, though. I'll tell you that.
There's no way Ray pays his assistant. He's frugal as Mr. Scrooge. Phil has yet to get his money. I keep telling him it's coming. Let's see how much longer we can hold him off. Lynn says, hi, boys.
Hi, boys.
James says Bruins need to keep zigging while they're zagging. That's true.
Is that a pun? While they're
I like that. I like that. Zag's finna go off second half. Sorry, UCLA fan says bald. So in the building. Kev says UCLA surprising the world right now. I think they start off the half with the ball. I hope Zags don't run away with it and UCLA can stay close. Me too, Kev. Kiati says, no, it's okay. Oh, okay. Louis says Intermittent Sports has great videos. Check them all out. Support Ray and Phil. Thanks, Louis. Arya says Zags running away with this in the final 10 minutes. We shall see. Can't wait till football season. Sigh.
So far away.
Football season is a fun time. Michigan figures to definitely be in the playoff race. A lot of great talent on that team.
Yeah.
A wonderful, dominating 2-4 team last season. Oh, so man, good. But you should have seen the games they lost. Oh, so close. Barely lost to Wisconsin. Barely lost to Indiana. Lost in a tight one as 24.5-point favorites against Michigan State. Man, what could have been.
I love how every time you mention the Michigan State game, you up the spread.
No, 24.5. I've said it over and over again. I've always said.
Well, you got to go wrong.
Now you
definitely say a different number every time. And definitely wasn't 24.5.
I'm going to need proof from that.
It was like 21.5.
I guess you'll have to find a stream where I said it.
I get. Well, I would, but you probably erased them all.
Otherwise, we're all calling you a liar. And you know what else happened last football season? We didn't give up a single point to Ohio State. That defense, though. And Don Brown gets fired. Literally, that's what kills me about Michigan. He gives up 62 one year. He gives up 56 another year. Then in 2020, he gives up 0. And they fire him.
It's unbelievable.
Jason says, can't wait till oh, yeah, I said that one already. All right. I have a joke. Houston, laugh out loud. Great one, Andrea. Godkong says, I think Gonzaga put all they had into that half. I'd be worried.
I think it's the exact opposite.
Hilarious. Yeah, definitely.
Like UCLA tried their hardest. They're down by 1. Gonzaga was like, oh, no, here they are.
Paul,
that's the vibe I'm getting here.
Says OU winning the national championship 2022. I'm sure that's going to happen. Showtime says Heat by 10 over the Cavs. Luckily, we have a good game here, so we don't have to worry about that, Jim. Godkong says, how can you guys be looking forward to football season?
I'm not. Baseball just started. I love baseball. I'm excited for baseball first.
Tomorrow is Easter, and there are no bunnies in this game. Good one, Gregory. Godkong says, you forgot they blew Rutgers out of the water. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Rutgers, that powerhouse. You know they played in the first football game ever? Yeah. Surprising score, says Lori. Indeed. Safe says UCLA will win this. Then UCLA will beat Michigan. That's how it works. You actually, when you win,
you go back in time.
Go back, yeah. Godkong says Ray erases every stream where he's wrong. Ain't that not the truth? It's not the truth at all. I've always said 24.5 because that was the spread. Murray says air horns for the Rutgers-Michigan OT game.
Yeah, okay.
James says, I kept thinking Michigan was going to pull away from UCLA, and I'm thinking the same here with Gonzaga. Maybe I'll be right this time. Bryce says, I just subscribed. You guys are cool and the best at commentating. Thanks, Bryce. I appreciate that. Feels okay as the comment reader, but I do see my play-by-play.
I'm terrible.
I do see my play-by-play as one of the best. I do know how to pronounce Jaquez, and I really just do a lot of things right in general. Michigan football is disgraceful to the sport and the state. Yeah. Aaron says, who are y'all rooting for? Just a good game in general. Gonzaga was my original thing, but I kind of found myself okay with UCLA winning. We'll see. Gonzaga. You boys are the best, says Travis. Your vibe is wrong, says Godkong. Mark says Gonzo. Rhymes with Lonzo. It can stay baseball season as long as it wants, says Godkong.
Aww.
Valdez says, what the hell is going on? I thought the stream would end after Michigan got ousted. Y'all still watching? Ew. Christina says, yeah. Stage Kane says, haters, though. Just kidding. Andrea says, guys, we have a problem. I can't figure out what 2 + 2 is. Never mind, I figured this out. But seriously, if the Zags lose, I'm going to literally cry. Sweet. By the way, the other night I saw Ray go through every emotion as a fan. Confidence, frustration, joy, shock, nervous, sarcasm, more frustration, denial, and then finally acceptance. That is quite true,
just
actually.
The whole roller coaster of emotion.
Great way to put it. I liken it to marriage. UCLA playing better than people expected, says Lori. Yes, they are. They came to play indeed. Juzang is a baller. Christina says, okay, if I color an Easter egg, I'm not coloring Easter egg just like you. Okay. Showtime says it was a dream feed for a sociologist watching Ray the other night. I got so much more information from me. Jason says, I'm not looking forward to Michigan football, and I'm a fan. Truth. Right there. The cap on this chat, says Randy. Mike Hawk says it's lose, not but bought loose. Cool. Valdez Brown, wow, such anger. Take a nice bath and reevaluate your choices in life. Not. Laugh out loud, stupid autocorrect, says Mike. I felt bad for all the fans. To be honest, I am Buckeye, but you people are my buds. You're my bud too, Showtime.
We are buds.
We're happy to have you here. 210 in the house. If you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We'll be covering this game, the championship game, NBA playoffs, got Major League Baseball starting now, NFL draft, pro football, college football, all the works. Zaga, baby, says Sebastian. All right, Phil's rapid fire time.
If you guys get lonely during one sport, the MLS starts on the 17th.
Go ahead. You going to write that down, Phil?
Yeah, no, let me put that in my ledger.
I'm going to start with Galaxy versus United. Here we go.
I'm now. If Gonzaga lose, I'm going to die in laughter because they are 30-0. That'd be real sad. UCLA is a bunch of communists. I hope their basketball program gets canceled forever. The longer this game stays close, the more I like UCLA, says Michael. A worm cannot pity a lion. I guess that's deep. I don't know. What's your guy's name again? It's Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yes. Phil's Juliet, Ray's Romeo.
That's right. Showtime, you're a great Buckeye. Look at that. Michigan Buckeye fans getting along. It's beautiful. Just says how to watch the game. Use your eyes. I'm looking forward to my Buckeyes football, says Ross. Live. Justin, you got to watch CBS, man. We can't show this actual game. You're all going to get his commentary here. So sorry to disappoint. Todd says, how many Irish to screw in a light bulb? 2, 1 to hold the bulb and 1 to keep drinking until the room starts spinning.
You know who Timmy looks like? Timmy looks like Mr. Beast. That's who he looks like.
The rich guy? I just know he exists. I don't know what he looks like.
I'm going to find a good photo that looks like Timmy and Mr. Beast, and then I'll show it later. All right, you already did that one. Gonzaga is terrified right now. They played a close game. Never played a close game in their life. Not this year, at least. All right, back to your rapid fire. Go ahead.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is actually my brother. I don't believe you. Michigan's in first place in the big baseball standings, tied with Nebraska. I think we're top 20 in the country.
Yes.
Go Blue. Justin says, how? I don't know, buddy. Showtime. Thanks, man. You are a cool Wolverine. That's sweet. Wait, is this the win or go home game? You must win to continue. If you lose, you will, in fact, go home. Louis says, thanks, bud, with a thumb emoji. The one United T. What did I say, Ray? Says Randy. Man, I'm ready for any sport at this point. Let's go sports. Sports are the best. We love sports. Benvolio is the best character in Romeo and Juliet. A pox on both your houses. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. I just know it's a line. Okay, if you guys are doing soccer, I'm so in. Christina, don't worry about that. I promise we will never do soccer. Jim says, but soft, what beard through yonder window breaks? Or quote Shakespeare in the chat until the second half starts. If you guys want to come to my house in Tijuana, spelled correctly,
yeah.
It's super cool down here. Yeah, be right there. College football was funner when teams like Michigan State, Michigan, and Florida State were good, although I'm enjoying this 8-game streak. Have you guys heard the rumors that Shandy and Eli may come back? That would be sick. I feel like there's rumors for every player about if they will or will not come back. I'm not going to believe anything until I see it confirmed. Computers have evolved to be resistant to beer. America. I feel bad that your team's lost championship in football and as a number 2 seed in football. That has to hurt Showtime. We are here for our fellow Big Ten. That's so sweet. I was LeBron's coach in college. That was Marcuccio. Damn it.
The college he never went to.
Yeah. Tigers are 2-0. They sure are. Go Tigers. How do you guys feel about liking different schools for different sports? I mean, I'm okay with it, I guess, if you have like a legit reason. Like I like Michigan just because I've been a lifelong fan, but I went to
Winthrop. He said if Winthrop played Michigan, he would root for Winthrop.
It's true. I went to Winthrop, so
that's pathetic.
It happens. Galcon says, no, those teams can stay sucking. My school beat LeBron in high school 2008 or 2007. I don't know the exact year, but we won state. LeBron graduated high school in 2003, but so that definitely is a true statement from Stomping Peak. I said football twice. Busch Lights are kicking in. You must have had about 19 Busch Lights if you're getting drunk off Busch Light. Jason says, guys have a favorite professional soccer football team.
What was that name? Jason?
Jason, man. He's slipping in that Crimson Tide voice.
You want to click on the chats? I'm going to find this Mr. Beast photo that I want to show.
Yeah, man. It's so important. My favorite professional soccer team would probably be Southampton in the EPL. My dad is from Southampton. He was born there. John Wynn says, what if Baylor wins the whole thing in 2021? That would be a huge upset, but it would also be pretty cool, man. They're a very fun team to watch. They unleashed their entire army of mullet men at the end of the game today, which I thought was pretty sweet. Baylor's a really fun team to watch, so I'd be very cool with them winning. I think that was cool. I said cool 10 times during that statement. This half was a fluke. Gonzaga will still win by 15. Golly, I hope so. The spread was 14.5. Not that I gamble. I don't. Justin says, hi. Godkong, as he should, root for Winthrop, which I did. Or do. Showtime says, sounds good, Fanatic. I was so elated when we put Tecumseh and shut up Dabo's cocky mouth. I was not surprised with the Bama outcome. I was so proud of the Buckeyes, especially Fields playing hurt. Bryce says, I coached Michael Jordan when he played at North Carolina. Ray's making magic happen. Here, just do this.
Drew Timmy is in the chat. How lovely is that?
It's not even close, man.
It is too.
That's just not even.
It's so spot on. That's Drew Timmy, Mr. Beast. They're the one and the same. I'm telling you. You have no clue. I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh,
I'm big. You're small.
No, God.
All
gotta
right.
get the scoreboard back.
Back to the chats. I'll get the scoreboard.
Frankie says, pretty sure LeBron was drafted in 2003. Yes, he was. I was Charles Barkley's middle school lacrosse coach. So everyone's a coach in here. That's great. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the Big Ten from attorney bracket. Jim's quoting Shakespeare that no one understands the reference to besides God Kong. Come on, you loons. Let's see what else we got. Andrea says, my cheeseburger's pickle mustard was near a guy who saw a guy who met LeBron James. I told you I'm related to LeBron. Stomping says, no, they beat him. It might have been 2003. I don't know what year. You nailed it, Randy. What is up, bud? Imagine if UCLA wins the tournament. I can't even imagine. I certainly just can't. Any thoughts on Houston? They fought real hard. They were outmatched today. Played pretty good D throughout the year, but Baylor is just a juggernaut on offense. Can't do anything about it. So sorry. But a good run by the Cougs. Southampton. Weston McKinney was linked to there. I don't know, man. You can't start naming soccer players. I'm not going to know anything about it. Gonzaga fans are saying UCLA are trash. If they win, it would be sad. People are hoping at this point it's a good game. I would love a good game as a neutral fan. It's close with the mustache. No, it's not. Don't encourage Ray.
Yes, so
Don
close.
says they switched. Showtime, what's up? Showtime, that's like Michigan basketball for me. Player hurt, yet we exceeded expectations. I'm proud of them. Man, you, says Gregory. It's the only one he can name. Ray, that doesn't look like Timmy. It looks like a Backstreet Boy that finally is old enough to grow a mustache. That's a pretty good point. I actually don't know that one. Definitely dependent on some season. Let's go UCLA, says Justin. Aiden says, I was Ken Griffey Jr.'s hitting coach in high school. Jeepers creepers. I'm about to hiccup my face off here. How do you guys feel about Notre Dame football?
Oh, huge fan.
Overrated every year. Trash.
Hashtag trash.
Phil's beard looks so clean. Thank you. I take good care of it. I use balms and oils to keep it fresh. It's like a little pillow. It's very soft. No itchy. We love it.
It's got spiders in it.
Sometimes I can stick food in there for later. It's great. Ray, I like how you're not throwing cans in your in-laws.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I'm not allowed to do that. You know what? I'm a
Launch one.
No, I can't do it.
Scared.
They got cameras in here.
Who's better, UCLA or Gonzaga?
Oh, UCLA all day. Next question.
Gonzaga's about 1 point better. LOL, haha. Glass houses. More cowbell. Andrea, do you live in Bermuda?
More cowbell.
How much of a donation for you to shave your beard and just leave a mustache? I'm afraid because I think you'd actually do it. But I've got a family gathering in 2 weeks, and I want the beard for that. So I'm not going to say anything. But after that gathering, I would shave the beard for a
Great. I'm glad that gathering's costing this channel money. Unbelievable. Tell your family. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
It's actually a funeral, so now it's awkward. Thanks for that.
Oh, what? No, you're the one that made it awkward. It was fine until you said that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Phil, do you know who Messi is? I do. I know 8 soccer players that are current.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. Let me see how many I can name. You ready?
Okay, go.
Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe. Who's the guy?
Is that one of the Hanson brothers? Mbappe?
That's very funny. What's his name? Hagland or Erland or England? He plays for Norway or some shit. He's really good though.
Neymar.
Neymar Jr. There's a guy named Fati or something. He exists. Ibrahimovic. He's playing somewhere, I'm sure. He's real cocky. And then That's all I got. That's all I got for soccer, guys.
God Kong.
He's very good as well.
Bermuda, Grassa, Limpuda, Simpatico. Next question.
It's beautiful. Big soccer guys on this channel. Zags, well, Notre Dame is Michigan outside of the Big Ten. The guy with the beard. I saw a squirrel in your beard. Might want to go check on that. Timmy the Creep. I was Peyton Manning's offensive coordinator in college. Wouldn't mind seeing UCLA win it all. That would be crazy, beating 3 number 1 seeds in a row. It sure would. Are you going to do a championship stream? We sure are Monday night. I believe it's a 9 o'clock start. No one calls a funeral a family gathering. Well, I didn't want to spill the tea.
Thanks, God Kong. Thank you.
I didn't want to come out and depress everybody. And then Ray's saying, tell your family to get it together. So then I had to step in and set the record straight. So whatever. We'll move on. Is Jim Nantz a better announcer in NFL or March Madness basketball? Actually, golf is his best. Crushes it. Charles Woodson earns the Heisman over Peyton Manning, is what Dependent just said.
I read that the same way, yep.
Pulisic. I do. He's American. He plays in Germany. Holland, that's the guy I was trying to say. I don't know how you actually say his name.
That's how you spell his name?
Yeah. How much better would that loss feel if UCLA won today? It doesn't matter if the loss is a loss. It doesn't matter. We would have all lost. Fatih, I said him. Let's go. That's huge.
Wait, is that Greek for fat ass? All right. Murray says Zlatan. Yep. Mm-hmm. The A says Neymar's Brazilian. I got that one. God Kong says Woodson earned that Heisman. That's right. Suarez, he plays for, hold on, don't tell me. Do you know, Phil?
Of course.
It's that blue team. They're blue. It's a baby blue. No. God, what is it? What is it? What's the team? Ecuador? Something Ecuador. But I don't want to make a guess. God Kong, what is it? All right,
Zabi.
Zabi, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of funerals, I had to put our dog down last week. If you have ever comforted your dog as they inject anesthesia into it and watch it die, you know how hard that is. That is a tough one indeed. First forward of the championship would be an insane run for UCLA. I will say that. I know our family car has been missing for 2 days. Oh, cat. Well, it sucks about the cat, but I'm glad your car wasn't stolen. So that's good. What the F, God King Snake? Do you think Jaquez will declare for the NBA draft? I wouldn't if I were him. He seems all right, but I just don't see NBA talent. He's like a good hustling college player, but
here goes Phil giving us the NBA draft prospect odds for a guy who he can't even say the name correctly for.
Stop. Yeah, Phil's showing that knowledge. It's what I do, baby. Kev says, LMAO. Timmy looks like the white boy who was walking home from school, went by the basketball court, and the guys asked him to play because he's like 6'10". He ends up dunking on everyone. Pulisic plays in England. It used to be Germany, man. Been there, done that a few times. Showtime, prayers up. I just got new cologne. I'm going to test it out tomorrow morning. Good luck, Joe.
Hell yeah. Best of
all
luck.
The ladies on Easter, baby.
Play it. Get it.
He is Spanish. I feel bad for UCLA's loss tonight. It hasn't happened yet, John. And yet families gather at funerals. Randy, get him. Me and Randy versus Ray and God Kong. Me and Randy will win. Christina's going to watch the championship. We appreciate the support. Christina, Barcelona is a town. What about Lewandowski? Of course, Robert.
Oh, yeah.
He's very good. Athletic Madrid. No, Suarez doesn't play for Barcelona anymore. Ecuador is a country.
Ecuador, that's what I was going to go with.
If UCLA wins, they'll be the first 11 seed ever to make the championship. Mom the Meatloaf says.
Mom the Meatloaf!
I never know what she's doing back there.
I never know what she's doing back there.
And we're back to the action. The second half is underway. We are 20 game minutes. In real life, probably 74 minutes from seeing who will play Baylor in the championship. Let's do it. Nembhard for Gonzaga at the top of the key. Fakes a pass, drives all the way to the cup. Left-hand layup is no good, and they are going to call a foul on Jules Bernard 11 seconds into the half, and it's either 3 or 4 on him. So he's probably not super pumped about that. 2 free throws coming up for Nembhard.
Jaguar says Suarez is from Uruguay. I think that might be what I was thinking of, actually. Moyler was
talking about way too much soccer right now, by the way.
Kingpin says it's only a 1-point game at the half. It will be 30 by the end of the game. We'll see. And Randy says, just spitballing here, but I'm pretty sure that's derivative of Latin. Back to the action.
Bernard out of the game. That's a big loss for UCLA. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Riley for UCLA. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Here's UCLA's first possession of the second half. That is, in fact, 4 fouls on Jules Bernard. So Gonzaga coming out, attacking him early on, getting him out of the game. Now they can only hope to do that to Juzang. Here's Jaquez for 3. No good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Ayayi for Gonzaga. Gets it to Suggs. He picks up his dribble, finds Timmy down low. He'll go to work against Riley. Spins to his left. Right-hand hook shot. Front rim, no good. Rebound by Singleton for the Bruins. What is so funny?
God, Kung said, we're not talking enough soccer.
Nice bounce pass from Campbell down to Riley. And they're going to call a foul? Kickball? They called something. Something was called. Can confirm.
It's a kickball. It's a kickball.
Just a kickball.
You find out how much fluid can come out of your nose and eyes when you do that. Unbelievable. And Guy Kong says Mueller is great. Sydney says hi. Back to the action.
Hey, Sydney. Here's Tiger Campbell for 3. No good. Rebound. Kispert. Here come the Zags. He thinks about a 3, doesn't shoot it, finds Suggs, and he'll go down to Timmy, working against Riley. Cross-court pass, wide open. Kispert for 3. No good. Wide open 3, that was. Rebound to Juzang. Got to make those shots, Gonzaga. Got to.
Kispert, not really himself. He's had some okay games in this tournament, but he's definitely not showing out to be the leading scorer of Gonzaga here in this tourney.
Jaquez gets into the paint, spin move, a little head fake, and he throws it in left-handed to tie the game at 46 each. Suggs on the one-man fast break, cuts through the defense, and pulls up from a 4-footer, a little float piece, drops it in. 48-46. That was real quick. He's a fast young man.
A little bit of action here early on already.
Love the action. Love it. Now Riley at the top of the key, looking to make a pass. I don't think he has range like that, but let's see. Dribbles through his legs, step back jumper, and it's nothing but butter. I don't know shit, apparently. It's 48 all. That's a real smooth-looking jumper, and he's left-handed. Left-handed guys look really cool when they shoot basketballs. I don't know what it is. Here's Suggs, guarded by Riley after a pick. He's going to pull up for 3. That's going to be way long. He actually airballed it. That was terrible. He just fell 3 spots in the draft. Can't be doing that. 48 all, 17:42 to go.
Future Piston.
Definitely going to go to the Pistons.
Randy says Jaquez would be better off declaring for the G League. That's the only way he's getting paid to play professional ball. Kev says if UCLA beats Gonzaga, I'll feel dumb for having UCLA not even making it past Michigan State. I had no Pac-12 teams making it past the second round. Shows my knowledge. Nah, it's been a weird tournament, man. Been a weird one.
Definitely weird. Let's see some math. What's 50 times 53? 2,650.
That'd be good. Yeah, 2,650 is my guess. Seth says, I don't know. Sydney says, hi. Showtime says, by the way, Grant Hill was an excellent choice to lead USA B-ball. What a great dude. Was he really?
Yeah.
Messi is Tom Brady and Hazard. Back to the action.
3-pointer by UCLA, no good. Riley with a nice battle for the rebound, and UCLA retains possession. Then a nice cut there by Jaquez. Nice pass by Riley, and it leads to a layup. UCLA retakes the lead 50-48.
Bruins!
Here we go, Bruins. Oh, my God, what a pass. Ayayi down low. Finds the big man. Timmy. Really nice wraparound bounce pass right there. It's making me excited. It's 50 all, baby.
What a game. What a
Remember my prediction of 74-50?
Mine was 86-69. So
UCLA's not going to score the rest of the game. I'm an idiot. I don't know anything.
Solid one there.
Yeah. There was a foul or something. They're just doing some replays.
All right. Showtime says, thanks, man. Lori says, go Bruins. Okay. I'm Joe says, okay, 74 minutes starting now.
That's what I said.
Aiden says UCLA. And John Wim says, I was a University of Michigan fan. Go Big Blue, but too bad for Michigan. They had a good run. They did indeed. Back to the action.
Prayers for you and your family, and your voice keeps cracking. Showtime. He's not speaking.
Another BS foul call. Refs complaint. Good night, guys. Have a great one, Seth. And Andre says refs will win it for the Zags. Here we go. Right. A little bit of officiating. Can't go a game without complaining about the officials. Right.
You can't. It's not allowed. Juzang misses a 3, but UCLA gets another offensive rebound, so they'll reset the offense here. They're going to go down low to Riley, guarded by Nembhard. That's a mismatch all day. And they're going to say that Kispert knocked it out of his hands on the spin move with the help defense, and it went off Riley's leg. So that's a turnover for the Bruins. Nice D there from Gonzaga, and that was the right call. It definitely went off of Riley's leg. Gonzaga basketball, here comes Suggs. He's on the floor with Ayayi, Nembhard, Kispert, and Timmy. Here's Timmy on the drive, draws contact, no call, able to flip it in off the glass, 52-50. He just makes it look so easy out there.
Come on, Bruins!
What are you doing? Oh, my God.
Let's get it.
Now it's Juzang over to Singleton. To Riley at the top. And back to Juzang on the curl. They're going to hedge hard. Timmy came blasting out of there with amazing speed. He's able to get back down to his man Riley. Quick spin move baseline. Good positioning. He uses his body to hold off the defender and lays it in. Nice play there from my man Cody Riley. He's really stepped up here in this one in a big way for UCLA. 8 points and 6 rebounds. Now Gonzaga ball wide open shot for Timmy. Can he hit the three? He cannot. As Tiger tracks down the rebound. Because Tigers, they hunt and they track things.
I got it. I got that one.
Okay.
They hunt, what was it? Zebras? Yeah, hunt zebras.
They hunt zebras. Tigers and zebras, big enemies. Tiger pulled up from 8 feet, no good. Nembhard drives in, lowers his shoulder, and puts Campbell on his butt. They're going to call an offensive foul on Nembhard. He did extend the forearm. That's a good call. And that'll take us to the media timeout with the score 52-52.
Media timeout. Jim B guessed 26-50. Correct. Dependent says Gonzaga is going to be assertive early. Marcus says, go to us. Godkong says, no, Phil. We're not talking enough soccer. John Wynn says, 4 fouls on Bernard. How did this happen?
He cheated.
Aiden says, UCLA, just remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Mm-hmm.
Guy Kong says, let's talk about Nations League. Honduras, you're going down. This isn't some scrappy MLS team you're dealing with this time. Yeah, I agree, Guy Kong. You're dealing with the real deal. Aiden says, come on, Bruins. Let's get it. Guy Kong says, we had a nice conversation about left-handed people earlier. That is true. Dependent said, Guy Kong, you should start a soccer channel. I don't know enough about it.
Ooh,
Showtime guest 2650. God Kong says, I watch 11 Yanks and Tactical Manager if you want some recommendations. Dependent with the thumbs up. John Wynn says, why did VCU were out of the March Madness tournament for? Because they had COVID issues. John. God Kong said, Michigan isn't even playing and we're still talking about the refs. Isn't that crazy? Rona likely, that was the answer for that. UCLA played us dirty. Why are they not flopping for the choir boys? Yeah, that is kind of true. They did flop a lot in that game. Dependent says, no, laugh out loud, UCLA isn't getting the same cheap calls. Gregory says, one shining moment sucks. I disagree. I love it. The Ace 2 says, I mean Gonzaga. Randy B says, if games were officiated by some sort of super accurate tracking computer, everyone, including the players, would be begging to have referees back. More than likely. Mark says, this is crazy. Can't believe it's even close. UCLA came to play, making their jump shots. Not really defending Gonzaga down low very well, but that's that. Good game. Lots of scoring. Showtime says, Timmy nickname should be Vanilla Big Fundamental. VBF for short. Agreed. Don't you hate it when you lose $8,000 on a bet regarding a team breaking 45 points? Can't stand it.
It's the worst.
Kev's got excitement. When was the last time Gonzaga gets into the Final Four? Probably not too long ago. I know they played North Carolina in the championship game. Don't know that year, though. Guy Kong says, if UCLA doesn't win, it's because Ray didn't play the choir. That's true. I should have played the choir. I'm definitely playing it for championship game. Make sure you're here 5 minutes early. Do you think Timmy is an NBA talent?
No. Probably not.
Hedge the bet. Put $10K on the over, says Randy. God, I love when people are just like, yeah, hedge it. Just put $10K on it.
Yeah, throw another 10.
Win a few years ago. Showtime says, Andre, maybe off the bench. I see a good career in Europe for Timmy. Kev says, I had Zags minus 23, but I hope that UCLA wins it. Might as well at this point, because I don't know if they're covering that 23. Jobo says, I remember from the Michigan game, everyone said it would be a blowout no matter who won. Looks like they were wrong. That is true, possibly, unless something changes. Lynn says, Bruins are thankful for Trojans wearing down the Zags. Yeah, that's got to be it. Dustin says, sup, fellas? What up, Dustin? Good to see you. He says, do y'all think it's better for college basketball to see a UCLA versus Baylor or Zags? Definitely Baylor versus Zags. Joe says, Gonzaga is getting captured by the Cinderella. And Dependent says, hey, Dustin. Back to the action, Phil. I'll be right back.
Okay. UCLA basketball tie ball game. Tiger Campbell goes down low to Riley. He'll kick it back out to Singleton. Singleton to Jaquez. Jaquez to Campbell. Campbell to Juzang. And that pass is stolen. They tried to work it around, and they did one too many passes. Now, Suggs. I mix up my Jalen's, man. I'm sorry. Jalen Suggs flies in for the layup. Really athletic move there. And a tough finish makes it 54-52. Gonzaga takes the lead in this one. Gonzaga gets out running quickly on turnovers. Pretty impressive stuff. Now Jaquez up top, guarded by Kispert. They go down low to Riley. He'll work against Timmy. They wanted a travel called. Nothing is blown, and Singleton gets an open look from 3 to give the Bruins a 1-point lead, 55-54. Now Timmy finds Suggs. He'll fire up a triple. He misses off the front right side of the rim. Ayayi read that perfectly, able to get the offensive rebound and lay it in as Gonzaga reclaims lead 56-55. We are going back and forth. 18 points now for Ayayi, 7 of 7 from the field. That's pretty good. Tiger now finds Riley at the top, guarded by Timmy. They're going to work some action to get Juzang open. Suggs is going to be called for a defensive foul as guess who just hit the ground again? Tiger Campbell. He loves to flop, big flop guy. As Mark Few is consoling somebody. That's Nemhard. He's like, oh, wait, that's the trainer. Hope he's all right, man. They're rubbing his chest, like in the heart area. That's a really weird thing. So I hope he's okay, man. That's pretty scary stuff. We got 13-15 remaining here in the second half. I'm a moron. Campbell going against Timmy. That's a mismatch all day. He gets in the paint, tries to stop, falls over, finds his teammate. Teammate tries to go behind the back dribble, loses it, turnover, collected by Ayayi, and he goes all the way down for the layup to make it 58-55. Nemhard looks like he's coming back in the game, so he seems to be okay. Glad to see that. UCLA ball. They've turned it over. 2 of their last 3, the one that he didn't, they hit a 3, so maybe they'll try to score again. That usually helps more than turning it over. As Jaquez putting some moves on Timmy. Nice dribbling and a little fadeaway from about 14 feet drops for him. Makes it 58-57. Gonzaga has a 1-point lead now with 12.5 to go. Timmy working with Suggs on the handoff. Now he's going to post up. Nice entry pass down low. One head fake, draws the contact, and he finishes with the damage. Chance for a 3-point play for the Stash. That is a veteran move if I've ever seen one. Ray's gone. I'll try to do some chats, but we're going to miss like 50 of them, so I do apologize for that. Phil looks like a white James Harden, says Juice. Sure. Oh my gosh, he does. It's been a few days, so now I'm better. I want UCLA. John says I would want to watch UCLA Baylor in the Natty. There's more than one princess in the dance here. Bang. ML, that's money line for anyone who gambles. UCLA 240, Gonzaga minus 400. That's way different than what it was before the game. Gonzaga was like minus 1,200. 3-point play is finished by Timmy as he hits the free throw. It's now 61-57. Gonzaga. Showtime had some rum earlier. Now he's on to his Miller Lite. It gets better. It goes better with chips and salsa. That is correct. Lynn says this close score is advantage for the Bruins. Let's see what they can do here. They would like a bucket to keep Gonzaga from extending their lead. Tiger's going to fire up a long 2. No good. Rebound goes to Kispert, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Nemhard as he and Riley both hit the deck on that rebound. God Kong says, I want a fist fight with a really bad person. Okay. Patrick says Baylor's a different animal for whoever they face on Monday. Gonzaga-Baylor would be probably 105 to 103 final score. That would be very fun and exciting. Bruins should make a run. I'm stuck on the screen. Hit that refresh, baby. Dropping Hattie, says we the people. I don't know. Maybe the trainer's running his chest because he is a person. Christina says, well, after I visit with you guys, I'm off. I got things to do tomorrow. Christina, have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping by. We do appreciate it. Dustin says, I have to disagree. Even though we lost to UCLA, it's better for college basketball as a whole. For UCLA to be back up in the top tier teams, their recruiting is pretty darn good. Can you show the game Dino Tube? I cannot. I do apologize. You're only going to get commentary on this channel. It's on CBS, though. If you're in America, it should be free over the air. God Kong says, not a specific person, but like a human trafficker or a poacher. That's who he wants to fist fight. We're going to commercial, by the way, so I'm just going to keep on flying through these. Remember, NC State versus North Carolina game when one player from the bench collapsed right before they stopped the game for the long delay. Kind of. How many points? Timmy? I have no idea how many points he has.
I'll look it up.
Okay, Patrick says Kansas needs to stop playing around and get back to a championship. Bill Self is a tremendous coach. They usually have lots of talent at KU. Not sure why they haven't been good these past few years. When did Gonzaga last appear in the Final Four? The Bulldogs made the Final Four just once before this year in 2017. Timmy doing the muscle man pose looks like he belongs in the library. He's an awesome player, but not intimidating. Not whatsoever with that mustache. God Kong, I'm neither, but I'll still throw hands. All right. I like that the blue bloods suck. They should stay that way. Give everyone a chance. He's a damn creep. I'd punch Timmy. That's all right. JJ says, you a B. I'm gonna get rid of you.
I did.
Don't say mean things, JJ. Thank you guys so much. I'm only watching UCLA because I want them to win.
Got it.
And we're through the chat. They caught us up.
Timmy has 15 points. Kispert with 7. Suggs with 11. Nembhard 5. Ayayi with 20 leads the team for Gonzaga. Watson with 1 off the bench. Cook with 2. For UCLA, Riley has 8. Jaquez has 14. Juzang with 15. He leads the team. Campbell with 9. Bernard with 5. Clark and Singleton off the bench, both with 3 apiece.
Well,
those are your scoring updates there.
Great update. Proud of you.
Love it. Hinata says, go Zags with the Kermit sipping the tea. Guy Kong says, Phil, do you know any sea shanties?
I don't, unfortunately. Sorry.
What is a sea shanty?
It's what they would chant on ships as they went across the sea.
Oh, yeah.
They got real popular on TikTok recently.
Yeah, of course. Ahoy! Dependent says we need 280 likes. Depending how many do we have? Are we even close to that? That sounds like a lot.
We have 283 people watching, and we would like to thank each and every one of you for doing that.
Much appreciated. If you're not subscribed already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. We cover all sports all the time. And if you hit that like button, it will help us tremendously. I'll see you in LA. We get it. Stompin' Peak says, I thought this would be a blowout. Many did. But not the case. Phil's 74-50 prediction looking awfully good right now.
Preston I know many things.
I like how UCLA seed is the same number of championships they have. Gotta like that. Randy says, LOL, so in this great game, somehow none of the player prop bets have hit yet. Not even Ayayi? For sure. Was he not on one, I bet?
He probably wasn't good enough to have one.
God Kong says, what should we do with the drunken sailor? Throw him overboard. The plank. Murray says, hit that like button. Just hit it. Randy says, anyone ever seen Brad Miller and Drew Timme in the same room? No.
That's a pretty good comp.
Or Mr. Beast. John says, 3 years ago, I have a bracket for March Madness, and I remember that I have Oregon winning this whole thing, but my bracket was super messed up. And Patrick says, UCLA is impressive for not having the height advantage in this tourney. Isn't that the truth? Warren Moon is the best football player ever, says God Kong. Got it. He says Gonzaga lost the same amount of titles they have.
Hey-o.
Oh, I just hope a fight breaks out, says Kiani Monday. So we all lose.
All right.
So back to the action. A tech happened?
So during that break, they looked at the play. So it goes from what was called a foul on Nembhard to a flagrant foul on Riley for UCLA. Gonzaga got 2 free throws out of it. Nembhard hit 1 out of 2. Basically, he locked his arm on that rebound and took him down to the ground, which is not allowed on the basketball court. You can only do that in wrestling, I believe. So it's 62-57. Now it's Gonzaga ball as well. This is Nembhard up top going against Singleton. He drives to his left, crosses back over. A little hezzy dribble up top. Step back jumper is good. Feeling himself after that foul. Makes it 64-57 Gonzaga. We're under 12 to go here in the second half.
Gonzaga, here's a pivotal time for UCLA not to let Gonzaga run away with it.
Downloaded Juzang. He puts a post move on Aaron Cook and gets it to drop. 64-59 now. 5-point game, 11.5 to go. Cook, the reserve guard for Gonzaga, with the ball, looking down low to Timme. He's going against Riley in the post. He'll face up, jab step, go back to the post, spin left, right-hand shot off glass. It's just too easy for him. He's done that once or twice in his day, and he does it again right there to extend the lead back to 7, 66-59. Gonzaga, 17 points now for Timme. This is Jaquez at the top, guarded by Cook. He'll swing over to Juzang. Open look for three. Misses that one. Rushed it just a bit. Ayayi gets the board. He'll push tempo forward, get into the paint. Floater from 6 feet. No good. Battle for the rebound is won by UCLA as Juzang is their good player. He came away with it. Gets it to Tiger Campbell. He'll walk it up on offense as they set things up. 20 on the shot clock. 10:40 on the game clock here. Here's a pick from Jaquez for Campbell. They get the switch. Now Jaquez going against the much smaller Cook. He'll drive to his right, spin into the paint. Here's help from Kispert. Leads to an open three for Tiger Campbell. He knocks down the triple from the corner.
Bang!
66-62 as two white guys who will never play celebrate on the bench for UCLA. So Cook will drive in, almost gets it stolen by Singleton. He kicks it out to Nembhard. He drives to his right, back to Cook. Cook looking down low. Feed Timmy. Timmy got it. Timmy got it. I don't know why I said that. I mean a timeout. He doesn't shoot it as they bring the double team at him. Now it's Cook working against Tiger. I'm losing it. Timmy got the shot clock. Nembhard has to fire up a crazy three-pointer. It does hit rim. No good. And they're going to call a foul on UCL. No, they're not. This play foul on Ayayi, who hit the ground. He was thrown to the ground, and they called a foul on him, which is awesome.
Gotta love that. Showtime says, laugh out loud at Randy. We the people says UCLA just hit their payload. Amber says, boom. Mind blown. Hello, everyone. What up, Amber? Good to see you here. That blow was low, says Randy. Kiati says, Michigan State is the same amount of titles we have won. One. The A says WTF, and Wixer says no politics are banned forever from this. Back to the action.
Yeah, that's fair. Tiger Campbell goes to the glass and attempts a layup. He was fouled on the play. He will have 2 free throws coming up. That guy hits the ground more than any other basketball player I've ever seen.
Yeah, he is a floppy McFlopperson, but not in that case. That one he actually got hit. Randy says, oh, man, that was dirty. AIN says, 7-point lead. Showtime says, good call, Ray. Next few minutes are crucial for UCLA to not let it get away from them. Absolutely. This could definitely be the breakaway that Gonzaga needs. Coping for a buzzer beater, says AIN. That'd be great. Timmy ain't doing that all night against Baylor. I'll tell you that, says Patrick. Kiati says Gonzaga about to go on a 49-point run. Back to the action.
You can keep going. We're still on another free throw. First one was right. Campbell.
Randy says UCLA better kill this run or it's over. The Ace 2 says they don't have to rush. Patrick says Campbell. UCLA is the home, says Wixter. Going to go on a 44-7 run. Laughing emoji. Murray says updated live odds, UCLA plus 10.5. They've moved it up. Wow, that's kind of crazy odds. But all right, here we go. Back to the action.
We're back to the action. Second free throw is no good, so it's Gonzaga ball. 10 on the shot clock here. They go down low. This is Watson. And he makes the shot, but they're going to call him for a travel.
Uh-oh.
He took too many steps.
You took too many steps. 294 in the house. Please do hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. We cover all the sports all the time. Welcome to the channel. Back to the action with Phil, the greatest play-by-play host of all time.
Stop it. I'm probably second to Gus Johnson, but still. Here's Juzang on the drive to his left, pulls up from the free throw line. He is good over Suggs. Tough shot there. Nice defense. Better offense. Make it a 1-point game, 66-65. With 8:45 remaining here in the second. Suggs trying to answer back. Drives into traffic. Tries to dump it off, but they're going to call a jump ball. Juzang is fired up, as the kids say. Gonzaga will retain possession after the jump ball, but that's still good defense from the Bruins.
Goodbye, Christina. Have a great night and a great Easter, my friend.
Gonzaga on the baseline, out of bounds play, gets it into Ayayi. Nice cut there from Kispert. Oh, my God. Catch a body one time, you dirty dog. Kispert with the slam dunk on Singleton. That was nasty. 68-65. Gonzaga. Yeesh. Did not see that. I thought he was going to lay it in or something. He didn't. That was with authority. For sure. Now Tiger working the offense, gets it to Singleton. He's looking down low for Riley, who is guarded by Watson. Instead, it'll be a three-pointer for Jaquez. He misses off the back rim, no good. Nembhard snags the rebound for the Bulldogs. Gets it off to Suggs. He's at the top of the key. A little confusion on defense. Watson gets a mismatch down low, goes up strong with it. He's fouled by Singleton. 2 free throws coming up for the Bulldogs.
2 free throws up coming. AIN says UCLA needs a John Wooden timeout. and the John Wooden Championship. Randy says, let Timmy eat. Yum, yum. Feed Timmy, says Christina. Guy Kong says, Phil makes me feel insecure. Michael says Gonzaga will win at the end. Patrick says, good D, though. That's what my wife says. AIN says the two white guys on UCLA bench singing the Fogerty song. Put me in, coach. Patrick says, foul, baby. Bald says, Zags are built to defend a lead. It's over for UCLA. And Randy says, foul on Ayayi against the floor. UCLA shoots 3. Against the floor.
Both free throws are good, I think. It's 69.
Nice.
65. Gonzaga leads this one by 4. We're under 8 minutes to go. Here in the second half, a berth in the championship game on the line for Monday night. Now it's Campbell up top looking for Juzang. He's guarded tightly by Kispert, so he'll hang on to the ball. Now he's working off a pick from Jaquez. He'll pull up from 18 and nail the jump shot. Big one there from Campbell to make it 69-67.
Here we go, UCLA. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Pure.
15 points now for Tiger. Suggs had a nice pass down low to Cutting Kispert. He lost the ball on the entry pass, collects it, resets himself, goes up with a shot, and is fouled from behind by Juzang. That'll take us to the under 8 media timeout as the Zags lead by 2. I got to fill up my water bottle, all BRB.
All right, Depend says, finally a foul on Gonzaga. Guy Kong says, you can't have more than one title, then it's not as special. That's why Michigan stays at that 1. 340 in the house. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. We cover all the sports all the time. Here we are with UCLA and Gonzaga Final Four matchup to see who's going to play Baylor on Monday night in the championship game, which we also will be covering. Mark says, here comes the pull away. I don't see it. It's now 69-67, still 7:25 left. So Rami says, Phil, how is he the floppiest player you've ever seen? Have you not watched LeBron play? I think he could probably hear us, but I will let him know if he can't. Christina says, okay, I'm out for the night. Good night, guys. I'll check the game out later. Have a good one, Christina. Again. Ooh, Wickster, hold on. No puedo creer en la casa. I can't read all that. Amber says, come on. I would love UCLA to win. That'd be great. I just want a good game, and I've gotten that good game. Patrick says, walk. Happy Easter, you guys, and bye. Randy says, travel. They still call those? Nope, not on some people. Dependent says, bye, Christina. Bye, Dependent. Christina says, bye, Showtime. The A says, good night. Amber says, oh, yeah, sorry about that Michigan loss. No big deal. We're not mad about it or anything. Christina says, I will, Ray. Ricardo says, hey, what's up, guys? What up, Ricardo from Portugal? Good to see you, my friend. Christina says, I will. Patrick says, don't leave us. Randy says, Kispert with a poster. Indeed. Nice dunk there. Showtime says, see you later. Randy says, the basketball gods smile down upon them. Jaguar says, who is Michigan playing tomorrow? Nobody. Ain't no basketball gods, only one god, son. Here we go. Crap, says the Ace. Ricardo says, enter here just to say hey and wish you guys a good Easter. Have a great one, Ricardo. Thanks for being here, brother. Sir Rami says, I'm mixed on this game. UCLA winning would make us look better for losing to them, but I really want to wipe those smirks off of their fans' faces. Well, we could have wiped the smirks off their fan faces by winning. Now we have to hope that someone else does it. Randy says Gonzaga is literally like a basketball tsunami. The A says Michigan's season is over. Yes, it is. Nice. No ice. Elijah says it should be Michigan versus Gonzaga. Here we go. I told you that was coming. You guys are awesome. Do you have any merch I can buy? Joe, we are working on it, my friend. I am making about 2 shirts a week, so I should have a merch line. We should have a merch line.
There's no way anyone would ever buy merch.
Phil, I'm here to prove you wrong. The Bounce Kid said the Ace too, obviously. Lynn M says Bruins really brought their A game. They did indeed. They are here to play for sure. How many fouls on Juzang? I don't think he's in foul trouble. What's his name's with 4? What's his name, Phil?
Jules Bernard.
Bernard with 4. Timmy's got 3. Somebody else on Gonzaga has 3 as well. Get to 100, please, for Ray and Phil. Say thank you. Appreciate it. Louie, hit that like button if you haven't already. We the People says water bottle. Laughing out loud.
Is that funny? It's a
They think you're all beer all the time. God Kong says all the sports all the time. Quezzy has been here the whole day, even though didn't comment. Don't forget about me. Quezzy, good to see you, brother. We never can. Preston says Juzang has like 2 fouls, Randy. Not a big deal. Why is UCLA keeping it close? This is illegal. Murray says hedge now. Updated live odds. UCLA plus 5.5. Christian says, go UCLA from New Zealand. I want to live there one day. UCLA might win, says Tarrant. And lastly, we got David says Zags overrated. Back to the action with Phil.
It's just free throws. You can keep going.
Okay, Miles says white men can jump sometimes. Yep, I can't prove that to be true, but I'm sure somebody can. Caden says, what is the score? It's on the screen, my friend, after this
actually
little
not.
update.
Oh,
70-67. Hello from Arkansas. What up? Chill out. Arkansas, actually a very lovely state. Never would have known that, Phil. So when I drove through it. All right, back to the action.
Ozarks.
Truth.
Exists there. Okay, so 1 out of 2 free throws for Kispert after that commercial break. UCLA comes back down. They just hit a long jumper. They now have 69 points. Nice. It's 70-69. Zags lead by 1. They're going to go to Suggs in the post. Guess what? Campbell is going to flop and draw another charge.
God,
that cracks me out, dude. It's so funny. So offensive foul on Suggs.
He literally doesn't even play. He literally doesn't even play defense. He just says, "I'm just going to fall here."
I'm tiny. They're going to knock me over. My hair will cushion my fall.
They see that the hair flops all over the place. So they're like, "Whoa, it must have been really bad."
Oh man.
Wow.
So Suggs has 3 fouls. He'll come out of the game briefly. Can't imagine it'll be too long. 6:52 to go here. 3 fouls for Suggs, 3 on Timmy, 3 on Ayayi. Those are 3 leading scorers for the Bulldogs in this one. Very interesting.
Amber says Zags not overrated. Arya says UCLA aren't annoyed. Neither are Zags fans. It's so cool. And Sir Rami says, can you please ask Phil to dab?
Dab. There's Campbell driving in on Timmy. He'll fade away. No, that's a pass, not a shot. Gets it to Riley down low. He misses the bunny. Ooh, that's a tough one. As Gonzaga comes down with the rebound. That was a wide open look for Riley. He's got to make that shot. Cook's going to fire up a 3 and miss it. Rebound ends up in the hands of Riley. So his miss doesn't lead to any points. They'll reset and try it again. 70-69 with 6:15 to go here in the second half. Gonzaga has not hit a three-pointer in the entire second half. They are 0 of 6 from distance. Campbell working off the Riley screen to his left. A little hezzy dribble at the elbow. Head fakes and leans in under Cook. Able to lay it in off the glass. UCLA retakes the lead 71-70. And a timeout is called by Gonzaga with 6:04 remaining.
Murray says 8 more likes. Hit that like button. Would appreciate it, guys. Gregory says, good night, John Boy. Arya says, fans. Igen says, I'm a UCLA fan, elbow cuff. Never heard commentary with so much insight, says BW. Thank you very much. I try my best, my friend. Do you have any merch I can buy? Oh, BS. Who is that, really?
Blaze burner.
Go blue, even though we out, I guess he meant to say. Would Butt put a shirt with a picture of Ray and Phil? And yeah, that's what everybody wants. Picture of Ray and Phil. Preston says, yeah, UCLA fans aren't even bad. They don't brag about their championships. What kind of merch would y'all make? All kinds, Patrick.
Hoodies.
All kinds. Showtime says, would buy a shirt with a picture of Ray and Phil on it yelling OH. Depends says, people will buy your merch, but I want an intermittent hoodie before your name change. Good call there. Phil's working on that right now. Ross says, I second what Showtime said. Laugh out loud. With the OH thing? Oh, goodness. Kian Ghana, Phil?
Do I want a Ghana?
I want a My Team Sucks podcast stuffed tiger. Says God Kong. Stop and Pete with a $10 donation. Appreciate it. Give me them air horns. Yeah, he says, thanks for the streams today. You got it, Stomp and Peek, and thank you for sharing the time with us, man. We really appreciate it. Hope you have a great Easter Sunday, my friend. Thank you for being here. This has been a good one. UCLA up 71-70, 6 minutes left. Stomp and Peek, you are the man. Even if you root for the wrong team, there's still time to come over to the other side. Things are about to change pretty soon. So if you want to remain a winner, now's the time to change. Hedge now, as what's his name would say? What's his name that keeps talking about the bets, Phil?
In the chat?
Randy. Yeah.
Hedge it.
Hedge now. Hedge now. There's still time to come to the Michigan side and win it, my friend. Thanks, Stomp and Peek. You are the man. We're working on that, God Kong. That mandatory, nice, says Sir Rami. Patrick says, charge. Campbell is so nice at drawing those. Or is he really drawing them? Or is he just our Zags fans worried? They should be at this point.
Never doubt.
Should commit to Zaga. He's probably going to. Suggs elbowed him in the face, though. There actually are Zags fans, says Stompin' Peak. It's got to be at this point. They've been good for so long. If UCLA wins, I'm hitting Chipotle tomorrow just cuz.
That's a move. That's a move.
Great choice. A little barbacoa bowl. Showtime says, Ross. Chill out says, Hogs are going to come back next year elite. This year, Final Four next year, and maybe the finals. Everybody's got hope until it happens. Guy Kong says, never met a Zags fan. Me either, but I also live in South Carolina, so don't expect you. Gina says, Zags need to win. Rami says, hey, Phil with that swag overload. Christian says, I want to play for UCLA one day. Get it, Christian. So Rami says, as a fellow alum of UCLA, I can tell you. So Rami says, I remember the first time I asked Phil to dab, and he actually did it. That was when I first subscribed. Back to the action with Dabbing Phil.
Here we go. Gonzaga ball. They trail by 1 with 5:45 remaining. As they will drive. Oh, my God. Nembhard. No. He drove in and tried to hezzy. And then he lost the ball out of bounds. The ball did not stop with him. It just kept going. And that's not good. So turnover for Gonzaga. It'll be UCLA basketball.
Feeling the pressure is Nembhard. Campbell says Patrick. Tiger says Lynn. Showtime says Tiger and Juarez bringing their offense to support Juzang.
Campbell at the top. Swings over to Jaquez. Back to Campbell. Now he'll get a screen from Juzang. Here's a switch. No, as Suggs hit the deck off a pick, but they didn't call anything. That's fine. We'll keep on rolling. Now Riley facing up against Timmer. Spin move. Goes to his left and is able to get all the way to the cup and lay it in. 3-point lead for the Bruins with 5:10 to go.
Wow.
Go find that gambling sports book. Let's go. Ayayi dribbles in, able to lay it in ever so soft off the window to get 2 points right back, 73-72. That UCLA plus 5.5 is looking real tempting, but I don't gamble, so I'm not going to do anything with it. Here's Tiger with 4:45 remaining in this game. Bruins lead by 1. He's guarded up top by Nembhard. Here's the cutting Juzang. He'll pull up for a long 2, and they're going to call a foul on – they're showing a replay. I don't know.
Depends says UCLA with the lead. What a game. It has been a great one indeed. 4:41 left. Juzang to the foul line, 73-72. UCLA. Dalton says, who do you hope stays and goes for next season with that number 1 recruiting class? I hope as many stay as possible, man. More depth is better. Back to the action.
Juzang misses the first free throw. Oopsies. Still a 1-point game. I think that foul's on Timmy. That's his 4th.
Joe B says, go blue indeed, my friend. That is his 4th. AIN says, deja vu all over again. UCLA is going to win in overtime. They've won so many close games in this tournament. Thanks again, Stump Pig. We really do appreciate it, my friend. Back to the action.
Nembhard driving in, finds Kispert for an open 3. Nails it. Bang! 1-point lead for the Zags. Kispert. He has nice eyes.
Timmy with 4 fouls, though. Very interesting here. Still 4.5 minutes left in this one.
If you're UCLA, you have to try to get Riley down low and draw that 5th foul on Timmy. You have to.
Agreed.
Right now it's Campbell on the far side wing. They get it to Juzang. He's guarded by Suggs. Back to Campbell. Back to Juzang. They're just playing a little hot potato. Here's the hedge from Timmy, and as Juzang turned his back to him, Suggs knocked it free. It's going to be a shot clock violation, which is interesting because the ball was poked away. Oh, but shot clock, though, and no one had possession. Not backcourt, shot clock. So we're good. Good call, refs. We're at the under 4 timeout. They're showing the vampire Mick Cronin on the sideline. We get timeout. 1-point game, folks. This is real exciting.
1-point game. 363 in the house. If you're a fan of sports in general, we cover all the sports all the time. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button to help out the stream for the final 4 minutes of this game. Phil's going to do rapid fire here. You ready?
Let's go. Juice needs my autograph. Sure, man. Anytime. Cody says, won a game. Don't know what that's referencing. LMAO says Showtime. Juzang show. He just lost the ball. Some Peak says never. Bro, Michigan brought their F game and almost beat UCLA. The Zags brought their B game and are losing too. It's crazy. March Madness. UCLA fans are outside enjoying great weather right now instead of watching this. LOL. UCLA has the lead. They currently do not. They did then, though. Great game, great chat. Good times are rolling. They are indeed. Thank you to everyone. Woo pig suey, even though we choked to Baylor. You sure did. Go Arkansas. Randy is crying, laughing. I'll take up the extra beer since you choose to go with water. I am soft. Hogs coming back next year, says Keenan. How far is Gonzaga from Wazoo? It's about a 45-minute drive. between the two, Spokane to Pullman. North Idaho is Zags Central, says German Boy. UCLA for life, says Ethan. Remember when 18-0 Patriots were also 14-point favorites in the Super Bowl? Wink. Turnover Gonzaga. I'm a Zags fan. Let's go Zags, says user. Poop from Brad. What a move from Patrick. What a take, says Dependent. UCLA is hungry. Keep it pushing. Slow it down. Keep it pushing. Slow it down. Got it. She just moved to LA. Goes to UCLA. Little RL Grime in the building. 102.59 Jazz. Best team in the NBA, baby. Live odds. UCLA is -2.5.
Who are the Jazz playing? Golden State?
This game could be historic, says Lynn.
Bang!
Independent. Great game, says Showtime. I agree. Go Zags go from Mohammed. Phil's actually ahead of the scoreboard. That's new. The game's on CBS. I love it. Pier Day. Gonzags. Darn, no change of possession. Indeed. That's a huge play, man. It sure was, Randy. Hit that like button. 367 in the building. Everyone do it right now. Noah says, I love Gonzaga. That's nice. What made March full of madness? All the snow. Give me a yeehaw, says
Yeehaw.
There it is. Go Bruins, says Aria. And I like Gonzaga, says Carolina. Is this the biggest upset in NCAA history? If they pull it off, first 4, 11 seed, VA, undefeated, app 1. Mm-hmm. Nuclear Banana says, hey, Intra, how you doing? Real good. I want to answer that last question for anyone who missed it earlier when I talked about it. I think this will be the third biggest upset in college basketball. Number 1 would be, to me, UMBC over Virginia, who was the number one seed. Number 2 would be Chaminade over Virginia and Ralph Sampson way back when at the Maui Invitational. This would be number 3, in my opinion. So there you go. Can UCLA really win? That would be amazing. It certainly would be quite the upset.
All right, we're back to the action.
No, we're not. Keep going. Love your channel for more entertaining than the CBS live broadcast. Go Blue. PS last team to go undefeated and win NCAA. Indiana in 76. They beat UM in the final and in OT in the regular season, says David. Now we're back to the action. Timmy with 4 fouls. Suggs has 3. Ayaye has 3. And Bernard has 4 for UCLA. Timmy currently not in the game. He is on the bench. They did bring Suggs back in. However, Gonzaga ball with under 4 to play. They lead by 1. They've got 15 on the shot clock on this possession. Now it's Nembhard up top, guarded by Tiger Campbell. He's going to kick it to Kispert for 3. Misses it short. It hits the rim 2 times. Rebound goes to Riley for UCLA. Bruin basketball, 3:35 to go. Whew.
Wow. This is really down the wire right now.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Cray.
This is Jaquez. Tries to throw it over the top to Riley. It is stolen by Gonzaga. Ayayi gets in the paint. Floater off rim, off backboard. No good. He misses the easy one. Rebound goes to the Bruins. That's a tough turn of events for Gonzaga. Got to finish right there. UCLA ball. 20 on the shot clock. This is Campbell working off a screen from Riley. Nembhard guarding the ball. Juzang calling for it. He won't get it. Instead, they go down low to Riley. They're going to immediately double, leaving Juzang open for 3. You can't do that because he nailed it. Bang! 77-75. That's an oopsie. If you're Gonzaga, I'd rather the post score than leave Juzang open. That was silly. Mark Few's going to call timeout. He's not too happy with his boys.
Wow. 77-75. UCLA with the lead over Gonzaga, 11-1. To go to the championship game against Baylor on Monday. Patrick says, kind of hungry, yo. Go eat. Jamie says, we don't care. Dependent says, I love this community. Subscribe and like if you haven't. Yes, please do. We would appreciate it. Rune Monkey says, just tuned in because I saw how close it is. That's when you got to come. What is y'all's favorite team in March Madness? Michigan. Even though they sucked the other day. UCLA champions made here. UCLA really showing out. Win or lose this game. Both teams determined to get this national championship. I like the effort, but I'm going for UCLA. Chilla, I still haven't decided. And we got 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. I think I'm cool with either team winning. Lane says, can I get a Fortnite burger and medium fry? Hell yeah. I know something better than Michigan winning the Natty, chicken strips. Phil would agree with that. No sauce. Noah says, my bracket was toasted in the first round. UCLA hit a home run with hiring Mick Cronin, says Dustin. He is a great coach. Lynn says, first 4 to the championship game. That would be an amazing feat. Muhammad says, Hussam Sued, the best player next year with the Zags. We shall see. Spaghetti says, hi, I'm back. And Juice the World says, I'm a time traveler. I got 2 predictions. UCLA wins 82-81. Zaga 83-81. Got it. That's fair. Next, back to the action.
Sure. Gonzaga ball down by 2, 2:40 remaining. Here's Nembhard with 15 on the shot clock. They're looking down low for Timmy. He fakes the pass, is forced to kick it over to Kispert. Kispert to Suggs. Gets a pick from Timmy. A lot of contact, no call. Suggs drives in. Fadeaway jumper in the paint, splashes it to tie the game at 77 apiece. That's an NBA-like maneuver from the future lottery pick. We've got 2:15 to go. UCLA will now call a timeout. They had 3, now they have 2. Gonzaga has 1 remaining with 2:18 left in this game.
Dundon says none of these teams can hang with Michigan's 3 recruits coming in next year. That's next year. This is this year. Juice the World says game's not going over 85.
This game's going triple overtime. I can't wait.
Joe B says, go blue. If that was Michigan, we would be up by 10 right now. If. Sarah says, Gonzaga not covering that 14.5. No, I don't think they're going to. Andre says, Spo Compton for the win. Let's go, Hilliard. This game is crazy. It is a great one. Mr. Bunny says, dependent. The day before Easter it happens. Kanan says, what is y'all's favorite NBA team? Phil loves the 76ers. I'm a big Pistons fan. Eric says that is a close game. Yes, it is. Indeed. Patrick with the AOK. Juzang, says Lynn. Showtime says Phil showing his knowledge. Chaminade versus number 1 ranked Virginia with Ralph Sampson is the greatest upset in college basketball history. Chaminade was Division 1. So who will lose to Baylor? This is a nail biter for a shot at runner-up. Ooh, says to Texas. Bang, says Dependent. And David says Gonzaga had a soft regular season. They are wilting under the pressure now. I mean, they've looked good all tournament. This is just this is their test. UCLA playing well. Back to the action.
We're back to it. 15 on the shot clock here. Camel working up top. They're looking down low for Riley. He is battling hard with Timmy, again with 4 fouls. He has to hedge. Oh, my God, what a play by Suggs. They hit Riley on the cut. He went up for a 2-hand slam. Suggs altered it, comes away with the rebound, gets it ahead to Timmy, who ran the floor. He flushes it 2-handed, throws up the celly. It's 79-77 Gonzaga. What a play. I know I called that like shit. I do apologize, but Gonzaga had a big block. They scored 2 points.
It was
That's
great.
the gist of it. Wow. What a turn of events. Minute and a half remain in this one. Jaquez up top. Fires over to Juzang on the near side wing, guarded by Suggs. He'll dribble to his right, get a pick from Riley. Pull-up jumper from 2. Nothing but net. That guy is too nice with it. 79 all with 1:20 remaining. This is exciting and fun.
Great one, man. Juzang coming to play.
27 points on 11 of 15 shooting. That dog will hunt, as the kids said. Suggs up top, getting a pick from Timmy. He'll drive to his left, behind the back dribble. Thinks about a step-back jumper, doesn't do it. Fires to Nemhard on the far side corner. He head fakes, drives in the paint, step back from the free throw line, too long. Timmy battles for the rebound. That's Kispert on the board, able to put it back in over Jaquez, 81-79. Timeout, UCLA, 54 seconds remaining in this one. 2-point ball game.
It's coming down to the wire. 4:49 in the house. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. We cover all the sports all the time. Phil, ready for rapid fire?
Hold.
Oh, water drink? Go.
Go. Ready. This game makes me want to throw a chair, says Gregory. Nos palaron. Wow, UCLA is up again. Not anymore. I miss her, says Come on, I kind of want UCLA to win the underdogs. That'd be fun. Ryler says, what's up, boys? Don't be throwing chairs. Go relax, says Patrick. I want UCLA to win so Phil can do Karen. My bracket was toasted in the first round, just like everyone else's. Noah. Don't forget that UCLA beat Michigan. We will never forget that. Thank you. Michigan may have sucked, but they only lost by 2 points against this UCLA team. How about Villanova beating Georgetown in 1985? That was a fun story, but not a huge upset. I pick NC, says Noah. I like Coach John Wooden's era all over again. It's like John Wooden's era all over again. Go see UCLA, says Ernesto. I remember when Gonzaga was going to win in a blowout, and Michigan was never going to beat Gonzaga anyway. Bill Walton should be doing this game. He would be talking about Pac-12, the Conference of Champions, and how he can smell colors. He is always high. Dependent, don't forget that OSU lost to Oral Roberts. That's a good point. No matter what happens in this game, Baylor is still going to win. I don't know if that's true. Feel like your upset picks. Respect, bro, but if UCLA wins, hands down, biggest upset in Final Four history. Updated live odds, UCLA minus 5.5. That's got to be old.
Yeah.
Because they're down by 2. Houston led his team with 16 points. Let's go UCLA. I bet UCLA wins it all, says Owen the GOAT. Your number 1 class means nothing. How'd Duke do this year? They didn't have number 1 class. Another big lip choker, says Mo. All right. I happen to be in Westwood Village too. USC fan, though. Fight on. Who do you pick for tomorrow's championship, Stanford or Arizona? Let's go Wildcats, baby. I almost went there for school, so I like the Wildcats. Let's go Blue. Blue gonna win, says Vincent.
Back to the action?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm one of your biggest fans, and I am a sub. Thank you, Noah. We do appreciate the support. Most interesting game I personally watched since Arkansas. First Kentucky when Arkansas hit the final dunk in the last 3 seconds of the game with Michael Qualls. Now we'll go back to the action.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree for runner-up Gonzaga is showing their true colors.
You're going to the action. Let's go, Blue. Let's go, Blue. Let's go, Blue. Let's go, Blue.
Juzang, more like Boozang. Okay, 52 seconds. Clock is running. We are live. Let's do it. Singleton finds Jaquez at the top, guarded by Kispert. He'll drive into the paint, backs him down. Little spin move, then goes towards the hoop. They're going to call a foul on Kispert. Indeed, they do. He can't believe it. He's got his hands on his head. It's a pretty slick little move, but I think he should have shot the shot instead of leaning in. But he drew the foul, so what do I know? Nothing. 2 free throws coming up for UCLA. They trail by 2 with 43.1 to go.
Showtime calls it the play of the tourney by Suggs. Great play indeed. Ernesto says money. Kenya says UCLA. Juice the World says I play football for Oregon next year. My boy's going to ball out in March Madness. Best of luck. Please no spamming. I agree. Louis. And Juice the World says I'm walk on though, trying to earn a scholar. Back to the action.
First free throw is up and good for UCLA as what's his face? Jules Bernard will check back in for Singleton. He's in the game with 4 fouls. 43.1 on the clock. UCLA trails by 1. Jaquez on the free throw line.
Men's left because women's always right. Randy says defense wins championships.
Rims that one in off the front of the rim, off backboard. We have a tie ball game with 40 seconds to play. Woo! Let's have some fun.
Action. I want OT. Give it to me.
Nembhard with the ball finds Suggs on the far side wing. He's looking down low for Timmy. He refuses the screen, drives in instead. His stuff is swatted out. Riley with a big-time block. Getting a little revenge for earlier.
Zach's going to have a chance to win here. Or UCLA. No, okay. You said it's out on UCLA. Okay, got it.
Yeah. It was blocked out of bounds. Great defensive play, though, from Riley. 14 on the shot clock. They inbound. They find a Yai at the top, guarded by Juzang. Now they switch over. Jaquez playing D. They've got 8 on the shot clock. They're trying to go down low. Timmy has a mismatch with Juzang on him. Kispert's going to fire a 3. No good. Rebound. Riley, UCLA basketball with 12 seconds remaining with a chance to win the ball game.
No timeout? Are they calling timeout or
They've
what?
got 1 timeout. He's not going to call it. Juzang gets across half court. 5 seconds on the clock. Guarded by Suggs. Crossover dribble. Gets into the paint. They try to draw a charge. They call it an offensive foul. Oh, my God. Timmy stepped up with 1 second on the clock and drew a charge on Juzang. The baseline referee calls a charge. And it was a good call.
No bonus for Zags, right?
It's offensive, so it's not a team foul.
Oh, okay.
Timmy took the contact with the season on the line, but he had time. He set his feet. He didn't move.
No, that's a good call.
Are they going to review it, though? I think they're reviewing it. They are. That's insane.
I mean,
that's insane.
I say it's a good call. It's not it's a very 50-50 call. I wouldn't say it's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see it going either way. I don't think they're going to overturn it.
So, I mean, my initial reaction is it was a good call. One weird thing he does, though, instead of going straight up, he, drops his right arm down, and that's where the contact was. And I thought that was really weird. It just made it look awkward. But the ref was all over it. He called offensive right away. And I think to overturn this would be pretty insane if you're going to make that call.
I think it's offensive for sure. It's whoever initiated the contact, and Juzang initiated the contact there for sure.
I mean, he was driving in hard.
He came reeling in.
Timmy knew he was gonna beat it.
They also got 1.1 on the clock as well. 568 on in the house right now. If you're a basketball fan, please do consider subscribing. We cover all the sports all the time. We're going to be covering the championship game on Monday. Now we got 1.1 seconds. Refs reviewing this play right now.
It's over. It's Gonzaga ball. They kept the call.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens.
So 1 dribble and 1 shot if they want it. They throw it deep down court. Why would you do that? That's dumb. Stolen by UCLA. We're going to overtime.
OT in the house. I love it. I got nothing to do. You got work tomorrow?
No, it's Easter, man.
Oh, sweet.
And it's Sunday. Dude, all right, real quick. I know it's a long shot, but instead they had 3 guys open in the backcourt. Would you rather have a wide open half court shot or a guy who's been quadruple teamed who might be able to get a fadeaway from 20 feet? And they just threw the ball away. I don't like that.
Yeah, I was going half court shot. Yayi is who I would have given it to.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right, OT we go. Here we go. 591 in the house. Thanks for being here. Philip says, give me the air horn first of all. Thank you, Cuzzo. He says, I was hoping that was a block. I called 82-79 UCLA. He did call. Did call that. My call was 86-69, so I'm off. But I feel way more off than that.
I said
Brett Barrows with the 20.
How now?
He says, because this is an amazing game. Great. I wish there were more amazing games, Brett, if that's what it meant. Appreciate it, my friend. It is a great one indeed. Not one that was expected by many. Mark, you got to give it to Mark. He's not in the chat or whatever today, but you got to give it to Mark. He says, when first game goes one way, the other game goes the other way. He calls it. It's a superstitious thing, but it's true. It's true. It's true for Michigan UCLA. It's true for Gonzaga UCLA. Thanks, Brett. You are the man. We appreciate you, brother. Really do. All right. Put your I'm going to skip through the chats because so we can get caught up here for overtime. Let me know right now and try to make sure you remember, don't lie about your guess. What's the final score going to be? Let's see who gets closest. I'm going to go, man, what do you think, Phil? Cub with the 99-cent super chat. Give me
that gets my
air horn. Yes, Cub number 3. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you.
My guess is Gonzaga will win this game by 5 points. 5. And the final score will be 92-87. No, it's too little. 96-91.
96-91. Wow. All right. Give me UCLA with the shocker. 93-92.
Well, that's a good start for Gonzaga on the first play after winning the tip. Timmy goes down low and is fouled, finishes at the rim. Chance for a three-point play coming up. Nice pick and roll slip screen there from Timmy, drawing the foul on Riley, able to flip it in like so off glass.
Brett says, didn't Phil say UCLA was going to get rolled? He did.
Yes.
That is a true statement.
I did. He missed the free throw. Rebound Jaquez.
Squeezy's got UCLA by 7, 90-87 UCLA. Go ahead with the action.
Okay, I will. Jaquez working as the point guard here, guarded by Kispert up top. He's going to get a pick from Riley to the right. And Gonzaga able to reset the defense. Timmy playing tough on Riley down low. Remember, he has 4 fouls right now. So he's got to be careful down there. Riley's going to set a screen up top for Bernard. They get it to Riley. He'll pull up from the elbow extended and nail the jumper. Ties things up at 83 apiece with 4:15 remaining.
Spaghetti reminding everyone that Timmy has 4 fouls. He does indeed. I don't know, says Pleasy. And 92-89 says I'm Joe.
Here's Jalen Suggs crossing over, drives in, then pulls it back out, finds Kispert. They're going to swing it around. Now it's Nembhard up top after the switch, guarded by Riley. They're going to look down low for Timmy, guarded by Bernard. He's too tiny. He's too little. You can't do that. Spin move, left hand off glass. Timmy for 2, 85-83. We're under 4 minutes to go in this one.
Timmy is just an absolute beast, man.
23 points on 10 of 14.
Yeah.
Here's Jaquez. He drives in, spins. Hezzy pulls up, no good, as he shot just a little bit too hard. Kispert comes down with the board, pushes the tempo forward. Now he'll slow things down, get it to Suggs as they set up the offense. 20 on the shot clock here. Here's a pick from Timmy. Kispert picks up his dribble, finds Timmy down low. No double on this post move. He goes into the paint. Fake, spins back to his left, off glass again, and he nails it again. 87-83. He is quite literally unstoppable. The Vampire will call timeout for the Bruins.
Oof.
As they trail by 4 with 3:13 remaining.
Showtime's guess was 94-90 Zags. Icky said 94-93 UCLA. Ian says, let's go Zags. Kev says 93-89 UCLA. 97-93, no winner, says Maddox. Alex says 93-90 Zags. Godkong says 90-88 UCLA. Overtime is 5 minutes, right? That is correct. Ian with the $23 super chat that isn't to be. We do have another super chat. Hit the air horn.
I miss her.
Cup number 3 says I miss her. And you got to, man. She was a great girl. Great girl. Blonde hair, blue eyes, everything you'd want in a woman.
He's talking about his dog, man.
Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? You're kidding. You got me going there. Spaghetti says 91-88 Zags. Good acting there, Phil. Christian says, I bet Bill Walton is sweating right now. I bet he is. He's
always sweating. He's always on acid.
Caesar says 95-90 Gonzaga. Philip says, I was already closest by a mile. I said before it started 82-79, and y'all laughed at me.
Well, it was wrong. We were all wrong.
It was really close. Hell yeah, go UCLA, says Josh. Gonzaga 97-93, says Maddox. 99-90 Gonzaga. That's a lot of points in overtime, but I mean, they're
They're doing it.
Doing it early. What is your favorite NBA team? Pistons, 93-88. UCLA, says Dustin. UCLA, 92-91. Imagine if the Zags end up covering. I don't think that's going to happen. If 4 teams in this tournament made one more shot, UCLA wouldn't be here. Ain't that the truth? UCLA, you got to win ugly sometimes. Well, I wouldn't even say ugly. They're an 11 seed. Of course, every game's going to be close if they win. All right, back to the action here.
Real quick, because you didn't bring this up, but Dustin hit us with a super sticker for $5.
Super sticker. Thanks, Dustin. Appreciate it, my friend. What a game we got here. Thanks, Dustin.
Now we're back to it. Gonzaga's taken Timmy out of the ball game for a short rest here. See if UCLA can take advantage. Singleton has the ball. He's looking down low for Riley, guarded by Watson, and he is instantly fouled. So that'll be a 1-and-1 free throw coming up for the Bruins.
Come on, Bruins. Bruins.
Now Timmy coming back in. So I guess they knew they were going to foul on that play or something. That's why Timmy was out, but now he'll come back in for the chance to rebound a potential missed free throw.
95-88. Zags says Andre. Godkong says probably a blowout win for Gonzaga from here on out. Back to the action.
Here comes the free throw from Cody Riley. If he makes it, he'll get another. But he chose to miss instead. Ayayi grabs the rebound for Gonzaga. It's a 4-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Come on, UCLA.
Go Bruins.
Come on, Bruins.
Nembhard on the far side wing. He's got 15 on the shot clock. Hands off to Suggs. He'll dribble to his left. Crossover on Jaquez. Goes up with it. Loses the ball. No call. He's on the ground. He got hit in the balls for sure. He is in pain. There's 4 on the shot clock. Ayayi deep 3. Rims out on him. No good. Rebound Riley as Suggs is grimacing going back down court here. Gonzaga leads by 4. 2:25 remaining here in the first overtime. I say first because I think there's going to be more.
Really?
Here's Tiger Campbell working off a screen from Riley. They'll hedge over and then rotate the defense. Campbell open again at the top, working off another pick from Juzang. He'll drive to his left. Wide open shot for Riley. Nails it from 14. 2-point ball game, 87-85. 2 minutes remain in this one.
What a game. What a game.
Feel bad? Well, I don't feel bad, but Gonzaga, they can't hedge as hard as they want to on those defensive switches. Timmy with 4 fouls doesn't want to foul out. That left Riley wide open because he didn't want to crash too hard and fall into the shooter. Kispert's going to go crazy on a drive trying to draw a foul. It looks like he just slipped on himself. Loses the ball. Recovered by UCLA. Juzang gets in the paint. Floater no good. And Timmy snags the board. The big man running down floor, able to get that rebound. That's a big one. 1.5 minutes remain. Mark Few's going to call timeout. Give Suggs a chance to breathe and collect his nuts, which got knocked into his stomach. So 2-point game, about 1.5 minutes left. That's tough. They just replayed it.
Going to commercial?
Yeah, going to commercial. 2-point game.
All right. Braden says Zags. Jam says that bogus call will go down in history as the biggest horse called in Final Four history. I'm sure it will. Braden says, yeah. UCLA all the way, says Christian. Caden says favorite NBA team. We said that. Pistons. Ooh, says Avery. I changed mine. UCLA will win by 1, 94-93. You're allowed to do that. Yep. Mm-hmm. He says, just kidding. Zags for the win. Go Zags. Spleezy says, I have no idea anymore. It's been wild, my friend. Zags win, says TMHK Chop. Ian says 110-89. Gonzaga going to win, says Avery. Nigel says, come on, Zags. Christian says, Bruins forever. Heart. Come on, UCLA. Let's keep it going, says Eric. Randy says, fuck it. I'm going full Bruin. Laugh out loud. Andre says, SBOC Compton for the win. And Peter says, UCLA beating Gonzaga.
Keep going. There's just replays. Go.
My sticker says get Gup. LMAO. Says
we can't even see it on StreamYard, so.
That stinks. Oh, it's on the YouTube thing. Okay, on YouTube. Gonzaga will win 94-93. Clip this comment. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm clipping it. Benny says, well, UCLA beat Michigan, so I want them to lose. I'm just glad it's a good game. Had Gonzaga ran over 5 Bruins in the 5 seconds, refs wouldn't call it. Andre says UCLA. F UCLA. Plenty of time. Get a good shot, says Dependent. PPPPPPP, says Greg Haas. He is 5 years old. Hakeem says UCLA 96-95. Skull Vikings. Go blue. Lynn says they won't go away. Back to the action, Phil.
There we are. 132 remaining. 22 on the shot clock here. Gonzaga ball. They lead by 2. See what they drew up on the sideline here. They're working for Kispert. Open 3. He fakes it. Steps back. And good defense there from Jaquez. No shot from the Zags. Plenty of time here. 8 on the shot clock. Nasty little cross by Nembhard. Step back three-pointer. And he fucking drilled that. Bang! I'm trying not to curse because I'm a good boy. It's 90-85 with 1:05 seconds remaining as one of the Gonzaga players just passed out celebrating on the sideline. That's pretty funny. Now it's Tiger working against Suggs. Nice defense there. He shuts him down. And Cronin's going to call another timeout. That's his final one. Interesting move. 57.5 seconds remaining. They trail by 5.
All right. Kenneth says, let's go UCLA. Showtime says Riley has played so well for UCLA. He has indeed, my friend. He is now 7 for 14 points on the day. Dustin says Suggs jumped into a nutcracker. Ha ha ha. Skull and Go Blue says Louie. Go Blue, my friend. Bruins earned this win. They got to win first. 624-25 in the house. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. We got a great community, great action. We cover all the sports all the time. We have a good time here. UCLA should have backed it out, said dependent. Gonzaga mid-major. They are indeed Benny. Uriah says, I don't even know where Gonzaga is. Spokane, Washington, my friend. Louis, yes, sir, says Skull Vikings. I just subscribed. Thanks, Eric. We appreciate you. Reactive says, if the Zags don't win, I might be a little bit upset. Mark says Zags. James says UCLA gang, let's go. Trip says who better, Jordan or LeBron? Jordan. All day. If that's who you thought as well, go subscribe. If you got LeBron, subscribe. Cole says big buns. Like it. I like big buns on a female. Zags 95-90. Jade the Face has my money on Jalen Snuggs. How did you miss that floater, says Dustin. Point blank range. UCLA gang. Says Peter, is that a thing, I guess? I am a huge fan of y'all. Much love. Thanks, Nigel. Much appreciated. 94-90 Zags is Angelo's guess. Randy B says triple OT Zags by 15 at this point. Grant's Black. Got it. Miles Pappy. Bryce says 170-91 Bruins. I could definitely see that happening. Christian says if UCLA wins, I'll book a ticket to LA and go to Westwood, where nothing happens. I used to do an internship at UCLA. Westport is whatever. This is Crazy Brawl. Back to the action, Phil.
Hey, guys. We're back to the action. I'm Phil. 57.5 seconds remain. Gonzaga up by 5. UCLA ball on the far sideline. They get it into Campbell as they're looking to score quickly here and then get a stop on D. They have 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the screen action. Campbell looking down low. Jaquez going to fire up a 3 from the corner and splash it.
Wow. Bang!
Thank you. I mean, you have one job. Come on.
My bad. I was looking at something.
Huge shot for Jaquez. 90-88. 2-point ball game with under 40 seconds to go. Suggs up top. Going to work off a screen from Kispert, and he curls around. Loses his dribble. They fire all the way back up to Nembhard at the top of the key, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nembhard with some fancy dribbles, goes to his left. Up fake, gets 2 defenders in the air. Open 3 for Kispert. He's going to be short on that one. Rebound, UCLA.
Wow.
20 seconds remaining.
Go.
No timeouts. They're down by 2.
2 or 3. Go for 2 or 3.
Hands of Juzang. He's guarded by Suggs. Far side wing. Cronin telling his guys to get out of the way. It's a switch. Kispert now on Juzang. He'll cross through his legs. Get into the paint. Floater. Short, no good. Gets his own rebound. Lays it in. Tie ball game. 3.3 to go. Gonzaga has timeouts. They're not going to use it. Suggs pull up 3 for the win. He made it. He made it. Oh, my God. Jalen Suggs for the win. From half court, he banked it in. He banked it in.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What a shot.
What a game.
Gonzaga wins 93-90.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's over.
Suggs, the man.
Are you kidding?
What an effort from UCLA, but it falls short. I mean, goodness, show the replay. They're looking at the time now to make sure that it was released, but it was definitely released on time, for sure. Juzang with a valiant effort off the miss on the floater, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in, and Suggs just goes right down. Definitely got it off. Unbelievable. Wow. Gonzaga and Baylor championship game Monday night.
Holy cow.
Can't wait to call it. What a game. Unbelievable. I thought for sure we were going into another overtime.
Why would you not call timeout?
He just nailed that. Didn't even care.
That was so confident. They just slow-mo replayed it. That was like no big deal. He just knew he was going to make it.
UCLA's guy didn't even jump, though. He just kind of stood straight.
You don't want to foul.
Yeah, you don't want to foul, but, I mean, you want to at least kind of get a hand in the face a little bit. Wow. Oh. All right. Give me the air horn.
Let go.
Number 3 with a $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it. He says Tiana Trump or Kelsey Monroe. I don't know either of those people.
Kelsey Monroe.
All right. Unbelievable. Let's see what everybody says here. You ready for rapid fire?
Chats?
Yeah. Rapid fire.
1,000 of these things.
You ready?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Let me try to find the one where it starts with the action or whatever. Right here. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Oh. What? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, cheers, Benny. Holy S asterisk. What the earth? Yes, wow from Louis. Goodbye UCLA. Holy shooty TD. Oh wow! What the F, bro? I called it. Win. I don't crown that man. Unless the 93.90, you might have called that. You serious? Says Kev. We're serious, bud. Oh my Lord, says Preston. Oh my God, says Showtime. UCLA all the way. Not so much with a hurt groin, Spaghetti Jeff. Well, Wagner would have made that shot too. Yeah. Good night, UCLA. Ooh, says Spaghetti. What a good game from Minecraft. Well, good game, says Peak. No, says Spulsy. UCLA. No. F that ref. Still stuck on that referee call. No, again, thank goodness that was not Michigan. I would be crying.
Oh, God.
People would be. Why? Says Vivid. Oh, my God, what a shot. Dude has ice in his veins. Goodbye, UCLA, says Benny. Best game in such a long time. I would agree. No, UCLA, says Jennifer. Holy crap. Kind of feel bad for UCLA. I don't. It's March. Why did the clock stop after the UCLA basket? It always stops in the second half. Calling it Baylor will win it all. Oh, I don't know, man.
I'm going Gonzaga. They got their tough game just now. They're going to get it done on Monday.
What the hell did I just watch, says Miles. Keep it adult. No spamming, please.
Yes, sir, Louie.
Wow, Suggs is gone early, just like Trey Burke. Trey was around for a while, I feel like. Baylor, we beat Houston by 20, though.
He played up until his junior year.
There's no way, fam. That was wild. Great call, Phil. Thanks, man. I don't even know what I said. I blacked out for a second.
I'll be clipping it out. I'm going to go ahead and make a video after this is over.
No, that's fine. What a classic, says Lynn. It was great. Wow, that's insane from Ashton. UCLA win got stolen. I'm not sure how they tied it. I mean, they gave up a buzzer beater. Jalen to the Pistons. Let's get it. We'll take them. Well, if that was scripted, that was the best basketball movie ever, says Randy. Bye-bye, UCLA. Jalen Suggs. Oh, my God. Ice, says Dustin. Hey, baby, don't. God bless him. Eason says, wow.
Hold on, let me do something right quick. All right, cool.
Oh,
God. Come on, man.
The clock should not have stopped. It stops in the second half, man. That's what happens. Jalen Suggs to the Raptors. Ugh. Holy crap, says Miranda. That last play regulation was not a charge. It was very much a charge, 1,000% a charge. Well, I think that Michigan had the better ending to our run. At least we didn't lose like this. I'd rather lose like this.
Oh, really?
We airballed to lose. That sucked. Oh, my God, says Malachi. Someone donate $100 for that buzzer beater. I'm not against it. Nice choice. I'd pick the same. Great call, Phil. Indeed. Thanks to Penn. Appreciate you, man. That was inspirational, says Boomer. Sucks that someone had to lose this game. I have the Zags winning it all in my bracket, but the UCLA is playing so well. Thank you, Joseph. Wow, says Lucas. What the fudgel sticks? Gosh. ULCA. Bye-bye. Yeah, I called 93.90. Alex, great job, bud. We'll go to Ray for confirmation on that. We'll send you a prize later. Ray says, yeah. I'm just kidding, says Miles. Let's go. Immediately orders 20 Jalen Suggs jerseys. Doesn't matter what team he plays for. He's going to buy them. Wow, says Todd. What did I just watch, Miles? You watched a great game, bud. LMAO, why are some people in the comments section so toxic? They act like UCLA wasn't the underdog. It was an amazing game, and they should be very proud. Clock stopped after UCLA basket. Should have kept running. No, it shouldn't. That's how the rules work. Come on, Juzang. He did it, man. That's a big shot by him. Gonzaga taking this championship home. Damn, says Daniel. Are you a stoner, Dustin? Yeah, he is. I don't care if just won big money. Congratulations, Ernesto. That ref sucks, says Jennifer. Win or lose, Bruins forever is a great game, man. Be proud of the boys. Guys, I have to tell you, that call by Phil and the reaction by both of you could go viral. It was epic. I just rewound to hear it all. Awesome.
Thanks, Showtime. Yeah, I'm gonna clip it out for sure.
I jinxed the Bruins, says Randy.
That's effed up.
That's
biggest screw job since Steelers drop pass against Raiders. Jam Slam not mad at all at the ref. Suggs is a hero. He is indeed. I will say this, though. We keep saying how great of a shot it is. It was banked. So just so we're
called it. And they showed the replay. Yeah. He said glass.
He did look confident when he let go of it. Lucky. Doesn't matter. Sometimes better be lucky than great. Rut row raggy, says Justin. Gonzaga got it all. They did indeed. Baylor, Gonzaga on Monday night. My mom went crazy over that game winner. Prove it. Dustin says, so the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams basically all year are going to play for the Natty, just the way it should be.
You love to see it.
Coming from the Michigan fans. What did I just witness? Greatness. Akura says the clock runs after made baskets, but the end, it was stopped. That's not true. AIN says best game I've seen in years. I'd rather have Baylor than Gonzaga because they beat UCLA. Gonzaga's perfect season, OTW, on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 87 likes. I left. I joined 130. Good deal. I hate Gonzaga so much, says David. Inspire says UCLA only showed they were the truth. Good win for Zags, but go blue always. Michigan sure didn't lose to a terrible team. Good run, UCLA. Great run, UCLA. Really impressed with how they came to play today against what many would call a runaway for the tournament to win it all. Damn lucky, says Brooklyn. How'd they win full court? Nope, half court. Seaton says, I hate Gonzaga. We'll come back next season. Who can hate Gonzaga? They've never won a championship game. Dustin says, I'm kind of mad. I wanted double OT. I like that more, man. I mean, double OT would have been fine, but a half-court shot will be good. The clip out of Phil's reaction should be good. I'm going to put it up as soon as this is over. 0 championships. You as Stoner, Dustin, LMAO. Here we go. We're still asking. OMG, says Monica. If it had been the Wolverines, they would have tried to call an extra timeout. Ain't that the truth? Ray, you should clip that final call and reaction and post that. Got it, Showtime. I am. Go home, UCLA. Go home. Well, that's very classy. Redemption next year for UCLA, says Christian. Akura says it didn't the whole game. Yeah, because it doesn't the whole game, Akura. It happens in
it's like under 2 minutes in the second half.
Yeah, you got to know the rules.
Basket.
One of the best things in life is knowing the rules before you complain about the rules. Fred says F this. Gilbert says perfect season for Gonzaga. Night Raid says Sean feels you shut up. Yeah, we got a lot of getting along in the chat. WTF. It was absolutely a charge. Sorry, Bruin fans. Yeah, you're right about that more, sir. Definitely a charge. Fake win. It's a real win. Good game. Fix. Yep, that's it. We're going to have that every game no matter what, aren't we? Also, holy cow, that was amazing. Nice job, Suggs. Yes, sir. It was a charge. Laugh out loud. I agree. WTF, says Miles. It was wild. UCLA fans are salty. And man, oh man, I'm trying. Be respectful of both teams. These young student athletes.
You want me to read because I'm super fast?
Put their house out there. Great tournament, UCLA. Yes, Phil's turn. Go ahead.
Here we go. Baylor's my pick. I'm pissed. Oregon should be instead of UCLA. Fine, I'll be the only stoner, says Benny. Don't lie. I'm not. Wow, says Mr. Albert. $500 on Baylor. Let's go. CBD, Benny, and every now and then I like to tote to sleep. Sure. UCLA forgot to play defense the last 3 seconds, and it cost them. They didn't want to foul. I don't blame them. Do you believe in miracles? Sorry, I'm not as good as Al Michaels. Peep, 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 peep. Burke only played 2 seasons, came back to a shock in Ohio State in the tourney. He took us to the Natty next season, then he left. That's fine. He did great. We love him. Easy dub, says Elliott. Lane foul on Juzang. That was so effing crazy, says Crack Gaming. That was a good game, not going to lie. I won't either. It was awesome. Pac-12 eliminated. How can that be? I thought they were so good. That was better than every game winning than Leitner's. It's pretty good. It's up there. Game of the year, says U of M. I would agree. Probably top 3 basketball games I've ever watched, says Benjamin. Let's go, says Owen. Oh, nice. Dustin does help do that, brother. So we are just weeding along. Oh, my goodness. Let's do a little thingy bob. Ray, check your phone.
Okay. Jalen Suggs of the Gonzaga Bulldogs will score over 15.5 points is what was his bet. So I guess he hit it on that last shot.
That's awesome. I hope you bet $1 million on it.
No, he bet like $7.
Oh, my God. And he just gave us 2. So
thanks,
like
Philip.
28% of his winnings.
Appreciate
awesome.
it.
I lost money on this game both ways, and I still don't care. What an amazing game, says Randy. That's the spirit, bud. Benny, I'm filling a pipe in Ottawa. Sure, Canada. Zags. Yes, nothing but Zags. UCLA, now you know what Heartbreak City feels like, so okay. That's awesome. Thank you, Miles.
Wow.
We're all raggy. We already did the Scooby-Doo. Zags, says Cody. Ottawa, Michigan, I'm in Kazoo. Always rather be lucky than a loser, says Randy Juzang. Went into his move too late, charging, missed too many free throws. It's 4:20 somewhere, Benny. Actually, it is 11:20. Yeah, look at that. No, UCLA lost. No. Gonna head to Spokane and party. Deuces. Cody, have a great time, man. Be safe out there. I bet this is a real positive one. I'm laughing like crazy watching UCLA go out on a buzzer beater at the end of the year with depression is what they deserve after Tuesday night's game. I prefer this over the blowout. Hilarious. Zags will not beat Baylor playing like that. Zags got lucky with the charge. It was a good call. We lost to a terrible team, though. Subscribe, click, and join, says Murray.
Thanks,
We really appreciate it. The madness is real, even though it's April. I used to smoke all the time before I joined the Army. He's a hippie. Baylor's my pick. I'm pissed. No one goes undefeated. I like Baylor. Right, Zags deserve to win. UCLA spent the whole tournament breaking hearts, and now the entire tournament run will be immortalized by that dagger of a shot. It was an amazing performance. Do you think UCLA ever had a chance? This game was way closer than I thought it was going to be. It was an awesome game, man. If I'm a UCLA fan, I'm super proud of the boys. Even though you lost, that sucks, but you guys played your hearts out, man, so be happy about it. Benny says, I lived in Kazoo for 5 years, went to Western Michigan. How old are you, Dustin? That's great that they're getting along. Gonzaga number 1 all the way. Let's go, says Brian and Melissa. UCLA fans go cry. Ha, 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 ha. Kazoo, cool. No, Canada moved out of Detroit in 1970, says Louis. Mark, phew, as he wipes his brow.
All right, Phil, you can close out whenever. I'm going to go ahead and go out so I can start editing the video. So just keep doing.
Make me famous. I'll give you a cut.
Okay, you got it. Have a great one, guys. Thanks for being here, man. We will see you later. Watch Phil's reaction. Rewatch Phil's reaction when I get it all clipped out, and we'll see you later. Thanks for being here. What a game as Gonzaga advances against Baylor in the championship game on Monday night. See you later, guys.
I'm going to stick around if you guys want to keep talking because I got nothing to do tomorrow. UCLA suck. Monday, we are all laughing at you. Timmy stepped in front of a moving man. That foul should have been on Timmy. I don't know if you saw the entire game, what Tiger Campbell was doing, but it was way worse than what Timmy did. I promise it was a charge. It was a good call. To UCLA from Michigan fan, cry as I cried. Of course, they had a chance. It was a 3-point OT game. One of the greatest games I've ever seen, almost as good as one Providence College upset number 1 Michigan. Benny's 24. Baylor will destroy them, Zags. UCLA stands for University of the Coward Loser Association. So there's some original acronyming from Fosh the Boss. Damn, what a game, says Minnie Rooster. What a shot is trending on Twitter. I told Sean, okay. Baylor is about to get killed. Who do y'all have, Baylor or Gonzaga? Top of my head, I don't know, man. I got to go with Gonzaga at this point. They are just – that's going to be an awesome game. I'm really excited for Gonzaga-Baylor, man. I think that's going to be an awesome, awesome game. Where's the bang at the buzzer? There's no time for a bang at the buzzer. I'm sorry. I was just screaming random things. Jalen Suggs is nice. Gonzaga is definitely winning. Headed to Spokane to party. Later, Cody. I think we already did that one. Zags made one 3-pointer and a half just to win by a last second half-court 3-pointer. This is the shit Disney movies are made of. Fosh Boss, facts. That was such bullcrap, says Showtime. Perfect will be just a word. Baylor will be the champ. Baylor going to win, says KJ with the Baylor logo. Do you think that Suggs block was a foul? I thought it was clean. I thought it was a really good defensive play. I'm so glad I stayed up for this. Me too. It was great. Biggest screw, blah, blah, blah. Are you talking about the immaculate reception as a Steelers fan? I'm angry. That was the Steelers' first playoff game. They won. 337 still listening to your asses. LOL, just playing. It's down to 248 now that Ray's gone. Everyone loves Ray more than me. That's fine. Greatest shot in college basketball history. I haven't seen all the shots in the history of college basketball, so I can't answer that, but it's up there, man. That was pretty large. Gonzaga, I'm going to let you finish, but Villanova had one of the best buzzer beaters of all time, says Liam. That's an LOL. Let's go, Gonzaga. Let's go. Calling it redemption next year for the Bruins. If everyone comes back, I think they'll be in good shape. I don't see how Juzang doesn't enter the draft after his performance in this tournament. He played out of his mind, and I'm pretty sure he played himself into a first-round pick position based solely on his offense, man. He played crazy, so I don't see him coming back. I'm not up on UCLA. I don't know who else they have coming in or whatever, but that'd be cool, though. If they can keep most of their talent around, they are a very good team. Honestly, UCLA should have had that, but I agree, shouldn't have fouled. Next game is going to be a great one. My score prediction is 88-89. Talking about the Baylor-Gonzaga game, it'll definitely be there with a ton of points. Zaggies for the ship. What's up? What a game. Yes, sir, Tristan. It was a good one. Just lost my spot. Hold on. Great jobs, Mod, says Louis. Damn good game. Makes me feel better about our loss, says Cody. By the way, freaking congratulations, UCLA, on an awesome run. You were underdogs every game. That team and fans have nothing to hang their heads over. Unbelievable. Mercer says, bye. Very good game by both teams. UCLA team tried their best to win the game, but didn't happen next time. Time ran out. Maybe next year. Those are very kind words to say. Suggs shot or Christian Laettner. I think the Christian Laettner one was better just because it was a fadeaway with defense in his face. The Suggs one was nasty, though. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it just happened. That's crazy. What a finish, man. What a finish. How did Gonzaga win? Dang. That's what we're saying. Who knows? Let's go. Give me a shout out, please. Marissa Kenworthy in the building. Let me give you a horn. How's that? Thank you, Marissa, for stopping by. We are in second place, one away from $3,000. I don't know what that's referencing. My favorite b-ball game ever was Game 7 in the 2016 NBA Championship, Cavs versus Golden State, for obvious reasons. That was a pretty good one, as long as you're not a Warriors fan. Brain says, let's go. Thank you for narrating that. I subscribe. Sorry if I was rude at all. I just got heated because some of the other comments, I didn't see anything, man. So you're all good. Welcome to the community, and hope to see you around some more, man. We're going to do the game on Monday, so stop on by. Spokane for the win. Spokompton, Hilliard, Top Hat, Bigfoot, represent. I don't know what any of that means. I'm not from the West Coast. That Kanye one. Aha. This is a great day. Michigan would have won by at least 50 points versus Gonzaga if we were playing UCLA. Oh, that's funny. That dude is a freshman. Yeah, $20 an hour would be nice. UCLA got cheated. 249 left in the chat. Let's keep it going. 234 now. But let's ride, baby. Wow, just wow, says D. Let's see. Timmy stepped in front of a moving man. Dumb call. I disagree. I thought it was a good call. Let me go cry. You're welcome to cry. We don't care about emotion here. We support each other. UCLA got robbed. Man, this is going to sting for a while. Proud of them, though, as you should be. Again, what a game. They played out of their minds. Way better than I thought they were going to be. So shout out to the Bruins on that one. Baylor will win, says Rep Houston, Texas. It's going to be a fantastic matchup on Monday. Hopefully you guys will all stop by on Monday to this channel again. And I'll do the same thing. I'd love to call another buzzer. I think that'd be great. Give me a shout out. Johnson for Kids. Shout you out, bud. Akiro just can't. I'm not even a UCLA fan. They got cheated. Yeager bombs at the Bulldog tonight. Go Zag, says Andre. Here we go. No, Michigan ain't trash with him. They did good, I think. Billy Ho with a super chat, $4.99. Let's go, baby. We do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for the everlong support. You're the man. Where was I? Bro, what the F was that shot? It was icy cold, baby. What a shot by Suggsy. Ohio State is dog water, and that was my favorite team. But yeah, good job, guys. Whole tourney, love the channel. Is growing, fellas. Thank you, Billy Ho. We appreciate it. And the tip. And, honestly, we couldn't do it without you guys. Everyone who comes in and supports and chats and talks with us. Makes it a lot of fun, man. We love doing it. John says, hi, Phil. You did a great job calling the game. I appreciate that, man. Nice kitty, as always. Best game of the tourney so far, says Luke, and I would agree with that. Braden says, hell yeah. It wasn't a charge. It was a charge. I'm sorry, but it was. Andre says, go Gonzaga. You might beat us on the court, but you can't beat us off. Now. This was such a close game. I almost passed out, but well-deserved. Can't wait to see Baylor crush Gonzaga. They're going to crush them. I doubt it. Look at all the fouls against my UCLA team. There were fouls on both sides. In fact, Gonzaga had more starters in foul trouble than UCLA did. So there you go. One more like, please. That would be super duper. I don't know what we're at, but I would love to get it. Go Gonzaga might beat us on the court. Yeah, we just did that one. Baylor, whoop, Gonzaga, they have no chance. I think they do have quite a chance, actually. Hell yeah. Beat bipolar MSU and OT, beat over to BYU, beat garbage ACU, beat the chokers. Yeah, Lewis, I'll have to talk about that other. Thanks for the info. Okay, yeah, bang. Let's give Intermittent a round of applause. Yay, us. Ray crushes it. I just drink and talk on the stream. Does Tiger Campbell have another year to play at UCLA? Everyone does. Anyone who played basketball this season, it did not count for them. They're allowed to come back for a free year next year. So Tiger can and should come back to UCLA. I can't believe hit that shot. Man, UCLA is my dream school. Zay, you'll be all right, man. Everyone loses. We're Michigan fans on this channel. We lost to UCLA. So there you go. Time is a circle. UCLA dog water with piss. Good game to the Zags. Zags will destroy the kids from Baylor. Everybody's back at UCLA. Only the senior had ACL, and even then, he's eligible to come back if he wants to. Marissa says, go Baylor. Gonzaga wins every time. We need a new champ. UCLA is the worst. Laughing stock of college basketball. I disagree. Baylor will win. They actually have a football team. That's fair. From getting your last two. Oh, yep, we're doing that. Shaden says, I'm proud of UCLA. I'm very upset as an LA native and UCLA fan, but they played their hearts out and left it all on the floor. They certainly did do that. Good game, Gonzaga. Shaden, thank you for being sensible about everything. And I agree with that 100%. This game was amazing and fun and good. And if you're UCLA, you got nothing but pride in your boys. They played awesome. I wouldn't be upset at all, though it sucks that they lost. So you can be sad about that. But, yeah, they played great. 100 to 103 Gonzaga in overtime for the Baylor game. That'd be fun. Got to respect UCLA for that run. You absolutely do. Let's give a big clap for that shot, though. Good shot. Timmy, Suggs, Agaye, special basketball players. I hope all three translate to the NBA game. I don't know, man. Suggs for sure. Timmy is just like a big white guy in college. He's got good finesse around the basket, but I don't feel like he's not athletic enough as a big. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I just don't really see Timmy making the NBA. The IA, I just haven't seen him play as much. He had a really good game tonight, but again, nothing really stood out. He scored a lot of points, but I don't know. Maybe he's better than what I saw. I don't know. I don't really see it. I would say Suggs shot over Leitner because it was the Final Four. Leitner's shot was with Duke down one, so that means something too. Don't forget Nova dude for the chip in for the ship a few years back. Suggs over Leitner. The Leitner shot won the championship for them, if I'm not mistaken. So I think maybe not. I don't know, man. I don't know anything. That was one of the greatest college basketball games ever played in the pandemic and COVID year. It's up there for a top COVID game for sure. Let's go Padres. Why not? Friars, baby. It's actually 5. Oh, okay. Jalen Suggs is now the king of Seattle, which is odd because Gonzaga's in Spokane. Unless he's from there. If he's from Seattle, then yeah, sure, he can be. Shaden, that was a very wholesome comment. Thank you for being kind and respectful. I agree with that completely. My little brother Dane wants a shout out, please. He is 5 and it'll be a big deal to him. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me give Dane a little something special here. And now entering the chat at 5 years old, 3 feet 4 inches tall. Let's welcome Dane Kenworthy. There it is. That's his shout out. Enjoy. Austin says something. My screen went away. Hold on, please. Austin says Michigan will probably win the Big Ten championship, but I'm predicting the whole other season. Next year, Michigan's winning the Natty. I promise. Baylor has more bigs. Where are we? Night Raid says, anyway, what is your name? I want to know what to call you. My name is Phil. I don't know what's not on the screen. I apologize. Usually it's up there. Man, that is some cheese. Did anyone else have Ohio State winning the tournament, or was it just me? God, I certainly didn't. We're a Michigan channel. I'm back from the Tiger Stream LA. Twilight, welcome back, buddy. I wasn't there for the Tigers. Ray was. He's gone. He's making a video of what just happened because this game was bananas. But I will be on the future Tigers broadcast. I promise. I'll get something go my way soon. Bro, that was insane. That dude was number one. He is very, very, very good. Cole, also, I'm a die-hard Buckeye fan, says Austin. Welcome, Dane. LA Twilight, welcome. You do you, Benny, and can I still join? So that's it for chats. We got 172 in the building. Appreciate you guys stopping by. It really does mean the world to me and Ray, the two hosts of, he runs the channel. I just do games, whatever. But he's making awesome videos, man. We got big plans for the future on this channel, and we're trying to grow. Couldn't do it without you guys, so we appreciate all the love and support and the chats and the likes and the subs, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for swinging by. Our next stream will be Monday night. We're doing the national championship game, Baylor versus Gonzaga. Should be an amazing game. I'm looking forward to it. Ton of points are going to be scored. We're both going to be calling it, so hopefully we'll see you then. And that's all I got, man. So you guys have a great night. Have a good Easter. Enjoy the time with the fans tomorrow if you do that sort of thing. We'll catch you on Monday night. Have a good one. See ya.